Taki Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́, ibẹ̀ la wà báyìí. The rescue has been done. The rescue has been done. Congratulations. Oríta Taki Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́, ibẹ̀ la wà yìí. Wọ́n ti kó àwọn ọmọ wa dé o. Congratulations.
This was so exciting to watch. Thank you to our troops again. But this jubilation also came with mixed feelings. 2 teachers paid the ultimate price. One killed during the abduction, another beheaded in captivity. And some security personnel also lost their lives during the rescue operation. Their sacrifice made this victory possible. Their sacrifice must never be forgotten, even as Nigeria celebrates. Welcome home, our children of Orire. I mean, for me, I was so excited watching this video. For me, this is the most amazing rescue I've seen in recent days. We had videos from the defense headquarters showing how they rescued the victims. We had kidnappers arrested. We saw their videos. Kudos again to the armed forces of Nigeria, really.
You say Ekurire.
Really completely commendable. Yes, the name.
Not whatever you do, don't change the name of that local government.
Fantastic.
But I think, like you said, OG, this morning we must celebrate very loudly the Nigerian security agencies, the Nigerian Army, the Navy, the DSS, the police, all the coordinated efforts that ensured that Nigeria is celebrating this morning. The news went, it was like wildfire. Everybody in religious circles were saying, oh God, praise God. There were, thanksgiving and, just prayers being held to say thanks to God. And of course, the government was out. This was a fine moment for the Tinubu administration. Thankfully, what happened, we didn't have a repeat of what happened with Chibok. And thank you for saluting and paying homage to the people who lost their lives, the teachers who unfortunately died, and the security operatives. But I think that's why the big question, or the big conversation now that we are celebrating, is how do we ensure that this celebration is replicated in areas where they still have people in captivity? Places like Borno State, Niger State that has been identified, Kwara State where they still have people in captivity. We want this sound of rejoicing to resound across the nation. So they've done fantastically well. We celebrated them this morning, and we said that this is a big message to terrorists who are still out there, that they will come for you. The Nigerian government has shown capacity, they have shown competency, and it is only a matter of time they are coming for you. Not the days of negotiation and you having over. We have seen what intelligence-led operations can achieve, and this is what played out. I said earlier that it played out. If you read there's a This Day report that details what ensued, and what happened there is tantamount to these thriller movies you see, shores above. I hope that Nollywood will take a leaf and actually make a movie out of this, talking about how they were able to track down their relatives, wives and children. Yes, don't arrest people if they are not guilty, but we said earlier, it's madness that you used to respond to madness. And so when they saw that their own family members were, when they saw that their family members, and they got this through intelligence, through intercepting their calls with their family members. And so what they did was that they took them on, and then the people said that, okay, this is not a wise decision, and then unconditionally released. And this is when we say that we don't always ask the question of what happened during the release. If you can show workings like this, as in Nigerian Palace, that we see how it worked. Some were neutralized and some were arrested, and hopefully can reveal even to a broader nature, how we can also capture the rest of the terrorist organizations. On a final note, I said something off air that with the politicization of the release, I think it's also important not to castigate anyone, but to say that let us learn a lesson from this. Now the APC, or we can talk about your state governor coming out, and we condemn that. It's not a good thing at this point to politicize it. But the APC, recall that Senate President had said that because of the election cycle coming next year, we have seen an increase in insecurity. That was politicization. So if we condemn what Governor Makinde did or said, then we must condemn what some APC surrogates or even political stalwarts have said as well, attributing the increase in insecurity to an election year and cycle coming. What we are asking for is fix the situation. If people can be bold enough to perpetrate these acts of terrorism, whether before an election or not, it says a big thing about whether or not we're able to handle it. But today we say this, the Nigerian troops can and have handled
all the informations to everybody here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all, my people. Thanks for your time with us. Today is another day, first day of the week, Monday, 13th July, 2026. 2027 that you and I are waiting for is around the corner. Yes, it's getting close. July, now you're still finished. So before you know it, we're already in August. Yes, how prepared are we? That's another question we should be asking ourselves. Yeah, regardless of what, at least some of us are doing our part. Most Nigerians that I know, in fact, some Nigerians that I know also do their part on their various platforms. God bless every one of us. I appreciate all mother of all mommy diaspora, my lovely mother. Happy New Week to you, mommy. Thanks very much for all that you do, for always being there for us every day. Thank you very much, mommy. And I appreciate you, my brother, my dear brother, Abu Aziz. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thanks for all that you do for a selfless service. I'm very, very grateful, my brother. Yes, I appreciate you all right there, all my people, starting with Mother Peggy Modi. Thank you very much, Mother Regina. Thank you very much, ma. I appreciate you. Mother Stella Masewedo, Mr. Michael Ganemaro. Thank you, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel. Thank you, Me, Mike Akyambare. Thank you, Divine Cross in the building. Thank you, my people. I appreciate you all. Thank you, Ziki in the building. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. James, Mark, I can see you right there. Madam Patricia on the comment section. Thank you very much, man. It's good to have you in the comment section. Thank you, my brother Black Panther. I appreciate every one of you right there. Press on the like and post to share, and the rest of you right there on the comment section and our spectators. I want you guys to know I appreciate everybody equally. Now we don't come again talking about the things that's affecting you and I. Every day we are here talking about what is affecting us. We are not here chasing cloud. How many people watching us now? We have about 300 people listening to us now. We are not here because of the views. We are not here because of anything, and nobody want to labor in vain at the same time. But the most important thing that we are here for, it actually looks like we are laboring in vain, which I rebuke, I forbid it, I cast it away. Why do I have to say that? If you have to check on what we talk about here every day, is very, very repetitive. And the government don't listen to us. So it now looks like we are saying the same thing and we're not getting no results. Does it mean we are not doing it right? I'm not talking about just me and my panelists, my spectators, my people here on Nigeria's Family platform. No, I'm talking about Nigerians that are putting their effort out there, speaking about what is affecting us, pouring out our plight daily and others. Still, we are not getting results. Does it mean we are not doing it the right way? That's a question that I'm throwing to everybody again today. Does it mean there's a way we're supposed to do it, but we're not doing it that way? Or this is the best way to do it? Somehow, someday, the result that we're waiting for, we will see it. I don't know. A lot of Nigerians have questioned how the kids and the teachers were rescued. You know, I was reading comment today on other platforms. I was just laughing, you know, how people were, in fact, even on Arise, when Arise, they were presenting this particular thing in the morning, or you need to go on the comment section and see how the comment was, you know, raining, like, you know, it means that majority of Nigerians have lost trust on our government, not just Tinubu's government, and it means our government, both the past, present, you know, we've lost total trust with them. Nothing you will say they will believe. It's just like me now, you know, I'm the anchor of this platform. It's just like, God forbid bad thing. It now gets to a point that you can't trust my words anymore. You know what that means? Our government, there's no single trust. Come on. Some troops were killed, according to them, and we can't see the faces of the troops that lost their lives. At least you should put their faces out there. You know, you put their faces out there. That okay, these are the 2 people we lost, the 3 people we lost. We can't even see their wives, their children, their family members crying that they lost their brother, their husband, their family, their relatives during the time of their effort trying to rescue the children. You know, the kidnapped children and the teachers. This blunder, sometimes, okay, let me talk about our mainstream medias. Rufai, I'm your huge fan. I'm your huge fan. But when you're not doing something right, I still need to call you out, even though I know that there's no way you can be perfect. There's no way you can please everybody. And at the end of the day, you still also need to watch your back. I understand that. I really do. Sometimes you just have to say it at least so that it doesn't look like you are just on the attacking side always. But that's not enough for me, or rather the reason for me not to call you out when you are losing it, you know, even though I understand why you're losing it. Come on, what kind of raining of praises you guys were displaying on Arise TV today? Raining praises. There are questions you should be asking. Our troops died, and both of you guys on the mainstream media there, you confirmed it, but you couldn't ask the troops that died, the armies that lost their lives, or the police officers that lost their lives. Where are their pictures? Where are their family members? These are questions that you should be asking. Then the other question should be, according to them, they were battling with the terrorists or kidnappers. Anyway, I see all of them as terrorists. They battled with them. Some of them were also killed. I don't know if that's what they said. If you killed anyone, can you show us? If you arrested anyone, can you show us? Can we at least see one? Most you always kill everybody. Can we see one that is confessing, that we speak from the very day they kidnapped these children and the teachers? How they beheaded the teacher? How the other child died in their custody? Would you see transparent display of things like this? You can't just say, oh, we battled with them, we rescued the children, we put them in the bus, you buy them biscuit and chips, and they were not eating. The children, you now put them and arrange them to put a camera on their faces to say, oh, thank you, daddy, thank you, sir, for rescuing us, thank you, they are the best person. Listen, we all will join them to call you the best president ever. We will join them to call you the best president or the best leaders we have in Nigeria if you are transparent. There's no transparency here. Come on, guys. There's no single transparency. From how they, in fact, I'm beginning to go back to my brother. I might call her my brother. It no matter. You know, despite that he's supporting satanism, I still say my brother. Our brother in London that have 3 wives. He called in. He said, those children and the teachers were not kidnapped by terrorists. We shouldn't blame Tinubu for it. That the Yoruba people did. That was his word, so not be me. Now, I'm beginning to think back, to recapitulate over the whole scenario. It now looks like a movie where they say, carry these things, go put them for here. After we don't achieve some certain thing, bring the things back. If that is the case, well, what happened with Arise anchors today? Like I said, maybe all of them in this situation, everybody is protecting their lives and washing their backs. Maybe. Because their submissions today, starting from Ojiokwe, Rufai, Abati, Ayo. God, can we ever have a day or a time in our lifetime where we will have a media that will be pressuring the government back to back and speaking truth to power at all times? Do you know that when News Central came out, if you guys still remember, I don't know if anybody can remember because I've showcased all of them here. They were very, very articulate in their expression, truthful, and speaking truth to power at all times. If you remember News Central. But now, News Central don't be like channel now, we don't still they pour water for man, they talk. The question is, where did they happen? You will see a known satanic politician will grant either an interview or a press conference or a home press conference like Wike they do. You will see the anchors, different anchors from different channels, Arise, what's Tinubu's channel, TVC, and many others will be there. They will be laughing and joking and all that. Nobody can ask a serious question. Now, the question is, does it mean when this interview finish, once they've off the camera, they normally share brand envelope, like, oh, well done, I'm proud of you guys, what you guys are doing, thank you very much, okay, you take this, my PA will see you guys. When they are leaving, they give, if, for example, they are 6, they give them 6 envelope, maybe each envelope carried $2,000, something like that. No ask me why Obaseki do am. No ask me why. Obaseki did it. Obaseki shared $5,000 brand envelope for social media influencers that went to visit him in Osadebe Avenue. Trouble can't come. They can't fight for the money. Even though $5,000 were given to them, some of them wanted to take from other people that have never been to the government house before. Why some of them stayed adamant, they resisted it. No, you can't take from mine. Now they send $5,000 where they give me, now they give you. Why you want to remove from my own? They fight, come boss. It can't enter social media. I brought them here to Nigeria Wash. More confession. Now here, now she talk about this whole thing. Now remember, those of you who never remember, scroll back. Everything they my platform. I interviewed her for more than 1 hour here. She said, Obaseki gave me $5,000. He gave the rest $5,000, and they wanted to take from mine because now they carry me come government house. So this thing is happening. We're in trouble. You see why they hit my chest every day, my people. If you are not proud of me, I'm proud of myself. Don't go there. I'm so proud of myself. No politician don't buy me water before, because I did not give the room. Even the way they talk for here, the church said they will buy me water. When they already know, say, even though they buy me the water, I cannot succumb to their satanism. I'm proud of myself. If you know any politician who don't buy me water drink before, as my principal, Peter Obi, the talker, say, in common, he not take any pension or whatever, you know, Anambra State, I've never bought him a bottle of water before. I'm proud of myself when I listen to, when I look at my principal. It's crazy. See, everybody you on the bare mouth, they talk. Now, so my platform still be sometimes they'll make an verse. You know, it gets some kind, you get the way the thing go tight, reach for this platform. I go tight, everywhere, all tight. You call the see some panelists, go call the bare mouth, they talk. Now they see them for a year now. Everybody, I want to see offense of people this evening. But it's the truth. You call the see some panelists, even though if maybe some no go even join for that particular depend on what we presented on that day. And if you join, if the tea overheat, will they see all of us for a year? God. I'm not a perfect person. See, my blunder that day, I make mistake every day. But what I'm saying is this. If you and I, we are already doing our part, why the mainstream medias with a bare mouth all the time? Why? It's crazy. I appreciate every one of you, my people. Because if I say my talk today, I will talk, and I have a full panel almost ready. So thank you so much, my people. I appreciate you all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. Let's stand for what is right. This is my calling all my life. We all have one life. We have one life to live. Who's calling? We have one life to live. Let's stand for what is right at all times. It's very, very important. You know, let's do what is right. Let people think back and remember you for the good things, for what you stand for. See Peter Obi today. Peter Obi can, like I've said so many times, Peter Obi cannot pay everybody supporting him today. What is paving way for Peter Obi today is his past, his footprint. His footprint. Now they speak for him today. Peter Obi for not pay any of us now. How many people Peter Obi will pay? Let's stand for what is right. God bless you all. Thank you very much. I'd like us to start talking. Some people were calling in already. I don't know, say this phone they call. I know I like whenever they call. Okay, Madam Emmy, you were the one calling. I'm returning your call straight away so that people can hear from you. It's already 2 hours. Guys, press on the like. We're gonna press on the dollar sign as well. Encourage our work. God bless you all. Madam Emmy, thank you, ma'am. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
So good evening, Mr. Elvis. Good evening to everybody in the panel, those in the comment section, Mommy Diaspora, and those watching. Yes, Mr. Elvis, I've noticed that everybody, all the media houses, even the one that surprised me most is Laule Akonde. You know, I was just praising this thing yesterday when I watched one of his programs. Before he spoke to what's this Shidi Odikali. We're just praising and praising. We should leave that for now. And then Oji actually displayed something. If you guys actually noticed what she did when Abati said, even anybody here can pay the money that they said Peter Obi is owing, Oji Okwe immediately actually betrayed Obi on that table. Oh, not me. Oh, who's the person? I was wondering. So just because people are actually afraid of Obi, they don't want to associate with him. Even if you join, I saw that thing. I was so surprised and disgusted with that Oji Okwe. She was even part of the people saying, I don't want to have anything to do with Obi. She displayed it there on national TV.
Exactly.
You can play for everybody to see what she did. That girl, as if she will be talking and be laughing with serious issue when people are talking and people are angry with the things going on. She'll be laughing as if she's just telling a story. And there's a question again.
She's protecting herself. Yeah. She's protecting herself. That's what I said just now. You know, listen, Madam Emmy, you get some kind of way you go talk for TV. As if that TV they don't offer, they'll catch you from back of the door.
And again, Mr. Elvis, so what happened? Rufai was just saying they didn't pay this time. Now, my question is, they actually captured the family of those bandits. Did they release them or they are still in prison? Is my question. If they did not if they didn't pay ransom, they took their family, and that is why something happened. So the family members now they're in police custody, or they've released them during this. That's the story they're telling Nigerians.
I don't know.
Yeah?
Allah.
So if they actually arrested the family of those kidnappers now, so why didn't we see the God? These people, they think we are all fools. Now again, they say a soldier died. So now in every country, that soldier face should be there to pay him that respect. Everybody will say, oh, this is the person that died, the person's age, the battalion, or how do they call it, you know, the section of, you know, they will just say 5 people died, just like that, like fish that doesn't have identity. Hey,
now so we see
this whole thing,
thank you, Madam Baby.
Is very, very disappointing. Now, again, before I round up, you know, Mr. Elvis, this state police, they're saying, I have called and I've given my own opinion. See, having a state police does not change anything, according to Mr. Odikali. Because you are not training them, you're giving them guns. Now, a gate man that does not have anything training or whatever, I just want to go and join the police, that man will still carry gun and start doing the same robbery that we're all afraid of. When you don't train them, you don't tell them, you don't give them, you don't educate them of what the police life is all about. They don't even know. They just believe you just carry this thing, carry gun, beat people, intimidate people. There is no training. That the police should be there to protect people. Now, all I'm asking Nigerian government to do is, Nigerian police, can you make the commanders to be the people from the states? Not the one you will see somebody from Jigawa heading Edo State. How are they going to protect the people? They should use the indigenes of the state to be the head of the commanders, because they are the local people that would actually protect their own state. That is the starting point. Forget state police. Just make sure you make the police, the present one, to function as it should be. Every state should make sure their representatives are the ones protecting them. Everybody, any Hausa man, Yoruba man that is in Edo or Warri, go back to your state and protect the people. Anybody that is from Delta State, anybody that is from Kogi, you go to your state and protect the people. Then they will have proper policing. You can't take somebody from their state to go and be protecting other people when your house is naked and you are protecting somebody else. Then it will make more people from the states to join the police. That is common sense, if you ask me. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. I'm shouting again.
Okay. Nigeria Bata, you must shout. Oh my God. All right. I have a couple of people calling in. You guys can call in now. Call in now if you are listening, except you are watching us back. You know, I hate just calling everybody back all the time. You know. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Joseph Forgy is calling. Thank you, Mr. Joseph Forgy. Good evening, sir.
Hello, Mr. Elvis.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Please talk to us. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm very fine, sir.
So I thank you for everything. Thank you for coming out again today. I thank everyone on the platform, and also Mommy Diaspora. I thank her very much. Mr. Elvis, about this kidnapping thing, I tried to research on it, and I contacted, that young man who was involved with this Lagos Calabar Way, Objective TV. That young Yoruba man.
Yes.
He claimed he was in the forest while these soldiers were there after the kidnapping. Yeah,
Okay.
he was in the forest. So he was there. The situation, the mission was led by the commanding officer of Division 2, Ibadan, which is one Major General Chinedu something. I've forgotten his surname. So he was one that led, and he's such a fine. I saw the photograph, fine gentleman. So I think while we were all hollering, crying, asking the government, putting pressure on the government, what are you going to do about it? These guys were already in the bush. They were doing all their rating, make all efforts. And then they had to combine that thing of arresting, investigating their families, and swapping, like doing a swap, There is their families, arresting their families, and then they too got informed that their own families too have been arrested. They themselves have been kidnapped by the government. So these are the issues. So from that guy, I've been following that gentleman for a while. He seemed to be, I don't think he will be lying. To me, I tend to agree with the soldiers, the commanding officer, what he said, that they've been in the bush all this while, and that was how they were able to do the rescue, and they lost some soldiers. But the name of that Lieutenant Isaac and the picture is in his own page and in some other social media pages. The photograph of that lieutenant who died, I think other soldiers were just other rank, but they showed us the photograph of that Lieutenant Isaac. Isaac. So I don't want to. I just want to give them benefit of the doubt on this one. I just want to give them benefit. I think they've done well. Kudos to them. And the most important thing is that those guys are alive. And the woman is being interviewed now. The press are interviewing that principal. She's on the social media now, being interviewed in all these main media station.
Okay.
She's being interviewed just to hear her own side.
All right. Thank you, sir.
I just want to bring this to your notice.
Thank you very much, Mr. Joseph Forgy. God bless you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, Oga Prince Collins, please talk to us, sir. Good evening to you.
Hello.
We are hearing your TV. We are hearing your TV, sir.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Najawosh.
Thank you, sir. Talk to us.
God bless you, everyone. I'll see if I can come to the studio later. You see, this mission was actually a rescue mission. They did it, and it shows a clear dichotomy, between the south, the west, and the north. And what this shows is that there are areas whereby these kidnapping issues, this insurgency are operating, and you see the government are so complicit they cannot intervene because of their personal interest in the issues. You can see what people are showcasing on how this terrorism and insurgency alongside with banditry started because of personal interest, excavated by the politicians. So if you look at it vividly, my brother, you will find out that these people from the south, the security agents from the south and the west, there are few intelligent people that want to work. If they want to work, and they have to, make sure that they succeed, which we just see, because there were no people among them that were going to compromise. No infiltration. That's the word. There are no infiltration of banditry or bandits that are be forgiven, that are made to come back to the system that would have frustrated them. So, and this brings me finally to the issue of Shehu Gumi when he said that the people that are committing banditry, insurgency, and terrorism in Nigeria are known by Nigerian politicians. So this is a clear evidence that if they want to find out, they want to find solution to this banditry in the north, they will be able to find solution to the banditry, because those that are involved in this banditry and kidnapping and insurgency activities are indigenous, are incorporated by indigenous Nigerians. So if you want to find out, the security want to work, they should be able to find out and trace the parents of these people and use them, because the strategy they use now is a very good strategy for you to look for those that are involved in kidnapping of our citizens and get their people, get hold of them, because I don't want to use the right word, get hold of them and say, okay, until you release us, you won't get this kind of people. This kind of things work. So if they can implement this kind of strategy in the north, you'll see that we'll see results. We'll see results, because what the Northerners are doing is because they are part of this insurgency. That is why solution can never come. So I think the government should be very wise now and use the right strategy. Thank you very much.
Thank you. There's a video I want to play. Make sure you listen to it, Mr. Prince Collins, and because I want everybody to contribute to it. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a video I want to play. It's a short one. It's a 1 minute or 2 minutes long from Isaac Fayoshe. I want you guys to listen. Mother Deborah, we need to play this video before I come back to you. In fact, let me just play the video.
Do you know that Naira is not doing well in international markets? Naira is one of the top 10 stock exchange now. A lot of Yibos are tripping into our country now to invest, to put their money here, because our Naira is so balanced now. Watch this video.
Nigeria just became the world's best performing stock market.
Yeah, they just overtook South Korea in dollar returns this year.
But how did they do it?
Economic reform, stronger oil prices, stronger Naira, that all helped fuel the rally. So honestly, it's a reminder that sometimes the biggest winners don't always have to be the loudest markets.
It's Naira, not Naila.
Naira. I said Naira.
No, you said Naila.
I said Naira.
Naira.
So you can see Naira is really picking up in international market. Really, really picking up, that we can even be 1 to 10. That means Naira is coming up. Many will say, don't be them Tinubu government carry Naira to that level. Let us still leave that for another day. But let us look at the last 24 months, which is 2 years. Pounds, Naira, all of them, you can sleep, go to bed, trade without losing so much. No gallop, inflation, no nothing going back. Many will say, how does this now affect common man? No, common man is the last to enjoy this kind of privilege, because that is why they say common man. Now, how do we make sure they get the dividend of this growth? Is by legislation, moving minimum wage from 70,000 to like 150, 200. Me in my establishments now, I pay from 100 upward. I don't even do 70 because it's too poor. So it's for government now to push the private sector more, to pay more in wages. That is how this can now move to the common people. Yes, the economy is doing very well now. It's stable. When they say economy is doing well, that means it's stable. You can trade, you can, do business, you can buy shares, you can buy stock, and there's no fear that the money will drop or something will happen. So we has done very well in that area. Very, very well for us to be trading first to 10. And it's not me, I'm not fabricating it. You can't fake these things. It's difficult because it involves international markets, but we still have to keep pushing them to do more and increase minimum wage. Once government can increase minimum wage, that trickles down to the streets, and private too can follow suit. God bless them.
Okay, on this video, I have to go through comment section because for me, this statistic I'm not aware. I'm here to learn. So, but I have to go through comment section, even some of the people that shared it on their own platforms. How insults were raining on this man that is misleading Nigerians, or has he been paid? Although some people were also leaving comments saying that, sir, for the first time, you can see that Tinubu is the best president Nigeria produced and all that, blah, 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 and all that. So I decided to bring this video here. I want to hear from my own panelists as well. What do you think? Do you agree that Naira, anyway, I'll leave it like that. Thank you very much. God bless you all. Thank you, Mr. Joseph Oji, for a super chat. I bet these people don't want to buy me coffee today. Maybe I don't still offend some people. I'm not talking about my regular supporters, super chatters rather. I'm talking about others. If you know say you never super chat me here before, shake body, shake body, shake body, shake body. I wish I be sing now sing for you. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you. I appreciate you. Okay, I appreciate you all, my people. Let's start talking. Madam Deborah, you were calling in. I'm going to take that as the last call for today because my panelists, in fact, una be the best. Una don't try today. Una your day they wait for me. Madam Deborah, thank you, man. Good evening to you. Madam Deborah, you never pick. Okay.
Hello?
Okay, ma. Good evening to you, ma. You have 3 minutes. Talk to us.
Good evening, Mr. Elvis. Good evening to everyone. Let me first of all start with that rescue video. I've seen 1 or 2 persons trying to defend what the rescue mission. For me, I've not seen any clarity in what they are doing, because we all know that this APC government is very difficult to trust anything that they say. Whatever they showed to us there was more like a movie. There's no, I believe there's more to it that we don't know. So for anybody just coming out to say, they believe or it look like, I think it's all, for me, there's no clarity in what happened. I watched it and I've not seen anything that looks that gives a clarity of what happened. When you are dealing with a corrupt and a government that has never been straightforward, they've never been truthful about what is happening, how would you quickly just believe whatever they are selling out, they are selling to us? Okay, if they actually, anybody who wants to believe this, if actually they rescue these or your children, if what the government is saying is true, so let us see, let them go and rescue the other people in other states. We want to see it happen as well. We want to see it happen. So for me, I don't seem to believe anything that this satanic government is doing, especially when, for me, I see more of politics playing out here. Then regarding the Peter Obi case, it's just so annoying how they trivialize everything in Nigeria. Okay, the issue that Peter Obi raised, they are not even addressing the issue. Instead, they are talking about other irrelevant things. To be honest, Nigeria is just a joke, just a joke. Then regarding the last video that you shared, yeah, I can understand that for some time there have been some the naira has been like stable. It's not like fluctuating up and down. That I agree. But the question, even at that, the question still remains. The question still remains the fact that it's really not making any impact in the life of Nigerians, because the fact that it's stable, how does that impact on the average Nigerians? There's still inflation. People don't have jobs. The purchasing power of naira is still low.
Okay.
So what? Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
What did you say?
Round up. Your 3
So
minutes is done.
whatever the other guy is saying does not translate to anything. Because at the end of the day, the purchasing power of naira is still very low. There's still inflation. People don't have jobs. People are not earning enough. So that does not translate to anything as far as I'm concerned. It's not make any change. So I don't understand why he's saying it's stable. So how does that impact the average citizens that are in Nigeria? So I don't understand. Before people start praising something, I think they should see how that impact on the life of the people. If that doesn't impact on the life of the people, of what good is that to anybody? Thank you so much, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, Mother Deborah. God bless you, man. Thank you, man.
Yeah,
Okay. For me, I don't want to comment on that at all. I want people to speak. Thank you so much, everyone. It's time for us to hear from our panelists. Thank you very much, everybody, for your patience. I would like us to start with Stay Humble. We are the first on the panel today. Good evening to you, sir. It's good to have you on the show. Talk to us. Stay Humble, you're not there? Okay. Mr. Paul, please talk to us, sir. Good evening to you. Mr. Paul, you're not there? Okay, but I said don't sleep. Oga Victory, please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Yeah, Mr.
Nigerians, I'm here.
Oh, okay. I think all of them don't sleep.
Attention, but make I
okay, I'll come back to your Oga Victory. Thank you,
Okay.
sir. Yeah. Okay, Mr. Paul, go ahead, sir.
Oh,
good evening.
Good evening, Nigerians. Good evening, fellow panelists and our dear mommy in diaspora. Well, let me start with the rescue of our children and our dear teachers in Oyo State. It's a sharing thing. If what we saw on the video and the way the military has spoken and the governor as well, anything to go by, is a good achievement. We only pray that let them do same in other places where we still have our people in captivity. So they should do everything possible to get them rescued without losing any of them. So, and the government should stop this idea of petting or negotiating with these people. Government should take them, because we can't have two governments in the country. Because this would run their own kind of government. It's not good. Government should take decisive action. That is what serious countries do, to send warning to those who may want to plan their own, that this place is not a space for them to commit such crime. So that's one. And on what on this police state police stuff, I've been hearing what people are been saying. I'm still skeptical, because the kind of politicians we have in our country now, particularly those in power, they are very reckless and then want to use everything to their advantage. So they should let the public see all what they have written down, or let the debate go. They shouldn't just be in a rush. But particularly this is election season, everything should be thoroughly scrutinized very well, so we'll know all the safeguards that are supposed to be there, and these safeguards should be implemented so that an individual who finds himself as governor or local government chairman will not abuse the use of those police, so that they will be used for the sole purpose of securing the state and the communities through proper work. That is the major one. They shouldn't use it as a tool
to go after their opponents. If an opponent commits real crime, yes, the person should face the law according to how the law is, but not use them to intimidate people also. But with these people in power now, we are not sure their plans. And if not, just like the previous bills, if in passing, it's not in the open now. Nobody has. They said they have finished at the national level. Now they are moving to the state for the state assemblies to look at it, but nobody has seen it. Professor Dinkalu mentioned it in one of his interviews. So I hope they will bring it as everybody will see and know what it's all about. So people can, Nigerians are enlightened. People can peruse through it and contribute their own ideas on how it works. We know how it works in places where things work properly. No sentiments, they just do their work. If somebody who is a political heavyweight disobeys the rule or violates the rule, the person we face the music, then it's only court that will decide whether the person is guilty or not guilty. But in this case, what we are seeing now, the way the police is being used at the moment, is it leaves much to be desired. I've not been following other things that happened here. Let me stop here for now. Maybe I'll talk more later. Thank you.
Mr. Paul, God bless you, sir. Thanks for your submission. I appreciate you. Okay. I would like to come back to stay on, but if you're there now. Okay, you're still not there. Okay. Let's move straight to Oga Victory. Thank you, sir. Please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Yeah, Mr. Elvis, thank you. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Mr. Elvis. Good evening, Mom Diaspora. Thank you for everything that you do. And I greet everyone that is listening to us today. Please subscribe and like the broadcast, please. Nigeria, where are you going to start from in Nigeria? It's just ridiculous. Like we said, Nigeria is not a real place anyway. So everyone is just acting, performing. They call it America Wonder. Look at people that are going to rescue adopted children. Look at how they are shooting the movie as if they are acting Nollywood. I understand that. I don't know. I don't know what is happening. I don't know what is happening to the average Nigerian. I'm of the opinion that a lot of Nigerians, millions of Nigerians are suffering from disability of the mind. Something is not right. There's a disconnect that is like, is that like there's a loose wire in our head? Because you can't make this thing up. In a normal climate where you see this kind of things happen, you will see how the law enforcement agency will move very swiftly. The people that are responsible for this thing, they will charge them to court. Up to now, I've not seen anybody that be taken to court. I ran in court since when they say they rescued these kids. All the people that are supporting them, either family member, all of them will be paraded in court. And swift judgment will be given to these people to serve as a deterrent to other people doing this kind of nonsense again. But for me, I always say that the media is one of the biggest problems that we have. And my position is clear. Until we, Nigerians, doesn't matter whether we're back home or in the diaspora, can fund a proper independent media, whereby as them Oji are laughing them, making a fool of themselves, and Agbati and the rest of them, we will break down the news to Nigeria that, listen, this is what is happening. In a normal country, this is how people will react. And what they are telling you, it can't be true. It doesn't add up. And I don't know if you remember, there was a day they were talking about one of them, their show, Oji show and all that. And Agbati said that, we're here in Ikoyi, this kidnapper should not get to us. You can remember that the Ayo scream that, Agbati, why are you giving away our location? She was so scared. And this is the same, you can see how even Ayo was saying today, Nigeria government is coming for you, our forces coming for you. Coming for what? There are hundreds of Nigerians in kidnapper dens. Thousands of Nigerians have been buying kidnapper there because some paid ransom, they stick by them, they didn't release them, all sorts of things. So, like you said, it's like these people, it's like they planned this thing After they turn off the camera, maybe they'll give them that brand envelope. They don't care. That's why you see the code, they'll be laughing. And that's why I know that the average Nigeria is mad. How you know that Nigeria is mad? That Ojo, Agbati, let them kidnap their own children. You will see how their vein want to cut from their head. How serious they will look when they are presenting those kind of stories. So Nigeria, until that thing touches them, they never ever take it serious. And they will believe that, oh, this is not my portion. The blood of Jesus is not my portion. It will never get to my domot. And imagine they are saying you're going to give thanksgiving to church, in church, or wherever they are going to give thanksgiving. What absolutely an absurd of a place called Nigeria. Disturbing God when God is minding his business. You know, these are people these are jokers. They have nothing better to offer to the Nigerian people. It's just a waste of time. And I will go to the Peter Obi listening about parking and all that. Here in the UK, it's simple. If I'm driving to Heathrow to go and park my car, Heathrow Airport, I drive, I get to the barrier, I press the ticket, press the button, it gives me a ticket, the barrier's open, I drive in, park my car. That's my business. If I want to spend 20 days or 1 year, whatever any amount of time I want to spend, if I'm coming out with my car, I have to take my ticket, put it back in one of the machines on the lift lobby, and it will tell me how much to pay. You know, I pay, give me the ticket, go back to my car, drive out. Why is it that in Nigeria, everything about them is manual process? Yet the same airport has been budgeted millions of dollars to do renovation. How come you cannot automate all the system in the airport? Whereby you don't have to bother who is coming to park car here and all that, because they would have crossed the barrier, automated system, captured a number plate, they will drive in. When they are coming out, they must have paid before they can come out. Otherwise, the barrier will not open. Simple. Why do you need to get anybody involved with all these things? These people they've refused to make Nigeria develop. They want Nigeria to remain where it is. Because that's how most of them are making their money. Millions of them are making their money through that means. So I don't see any hope in that country. It's a hopeless situation, you know. So I don't know. And I was listening to this short video that you played about Isaac Fayashe, where he was talking about the Naira making performance. It's Nigeria. I thought I said Nigeria. Something is wrong with them. When I was coming to the UK, the bank statement my father gave me, my late dad gave me there, he had 25 million naira in the account. That money was equal to $250,000 then. That they said 25 million naira now is about $18,500. That is how these Nigerian politicians have destroyed people's life, wiped out generation, plunged them into poverty. And I'm thinking to some that I begin to think that, is it that the average Nigeria don't understand these things? What is wrong with Nigerians? For them to know that they have to react. If I had 25 million naira then, it was equivalent to $250,000. That's the same money now. It's $18,500. I don't understand. I don't know how else I will explain it to anybody for you to get it. That these people have destroyed your life. They've ruined your life, your generation. In fact, you will die in poverty unless you do something about it. Either that, and for me, I've made it clear. If you support APC, you wish me death. And somebody that wish me death, I will fight you with everything that I have to make sure that you don't buy me. This APC government is a government of disaster. It's a plague on the people. So no matter what anybody will say to you, look at where you are before they came into power. How much you were buying a bag of rice, everything that you were buying, a bag of cement. And look at how much you're paying now. And look at how much your money has gone up to from that time till now. And they will tell you that inflation is 25% and all that. No. I'll tell people that's not how you calculate inflation. I call it my own self-calculation inflation metrics. I look at how much I was buying things before 1 year ago and how much I'm paying for it now. And how much has my salary gone up to from that time till now? And I work at the difference. That's why I know that what is my own true value of my own inflation, not what the government is telling me. So if the average Nigerian they cannot understand this thing, then I don't know what else to say. You know? And I've just looked at the Naira and it's about 1,395 or whatever to the dollar. It's been stable roughly after the yo-yo jumping and all that. What stabilized the Naira to the dollar? Of course, Tinubu will be borrowing money left, right, center. They are that's kind of like they're subsidizing the Naira against the dollar because it's not on the free trading offer. Otherwise, the Naira will be, God knows how much it will be now. So they are using money to back it up, to peg it there. So it's on managed float. So the Naira is being they are kind of like, they are waging it so that it doesn't come below certain amount of rate. And trust me, before the election, you will see that Naira to the dollar will drop a little bit. Don't be surprised that Naira might will come to 1,000 Naira against the dollar. So that Nigeria will just shout, Jagaba is working. Look at it. Can you not see? The Naira is dropped now. His reform is now working. Just mark my word. This is not beyond these people. They will drop it down to that 1,000 Naira level, 1,100 Naira level. So they will start shouting, I told you Tinubu reform is working. You have to be patient. Nigerians will see fire. If they think they've seen anything yet, they are playing. Let this man come back in power. Then let me cash in Nigeria that will open his mouth and say that I didn't know. Something they worried that Nigeria for head. Don't remove this government. You will see fire that you've not seen before. And any money that you have in your account, if you know what is good, I don't want to give that advice. I'll keep that waiting. If you know what is good, you know what currency to hold for yourself to safeguard your future and that of your children. If you still have anyone left anyway in the first place. So, in a nutshell, what am I saying? Nigeria people, the boys in your court, you have to rise and take your country back. The Tinubu government should come and tell us that the money that they remove for subsidy, how much is it? How much have they saved? How much have they invested back into the economy? How much have they given as a soft loan to unemployed youth to start businesses? Because if you're saving trillions of Naira in a year for removing fuel subsidy, where did you put this money? You cannot account for it. Yet you're telling us that you're doing a reform. And let me say this lastly, that it's not going to be a joke to remove this government. These people that are in power, these people are hell-bent on staying there. And they know that Obi presidency is going to retire all of them. It's a fight to the finish. And if the Nigerian people do not understand this, that they know that they have to come out and vote for their man and defend their vote. And also, if you notice that in Nigeria, if you're doing the bank transfer now, the bank will deduct X amount of money from you, 15 Naira, 100 Naira, depends on how much you're transferring. Where is this money going to? Who is accounting for this money? They can't give account for anything, yet they are telling us to shut up and put up with it, that Tinubu reform is working. This is my message to every Nigeria, and this goes to particularly Nigerians in the diaspora. We have to come together and come up with some sort of strategy to stop these people from regain. In fact, maybe we can come up with a program to say that you defend your local area, sponsor people to defend the vote in that area. Some of us have the resources to do that. I think we have to put our mouth where our money is now. Spend money. If you have to organize people, even the small polling unit, defend one polling unit. Let's see what we can do to stop these criminals from coming in, because better they drive all of us from Western world. I think some of us will sit up. Mr. Elvis, I'll leave it here for now. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Oga Victory. Thanks for your submission. I understand your plight and where we find ourselves with that. That's why we're putting our voices out every day to see how we can change the narrative, even though it doesn't look like changing. The only way this can be changed is to elect a good leadership. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much. God bless you. Okay, let me move on to Oga Chris. Thank you, sir. Good evening to you, Oga Chris. Please, you have the floor. Oga Chris, you are not there. Mr.
Yeah. Good evening, Mr. Anjalmash. Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now. Thank you, sir. Good evening to you. Thank you, sir. Oga Chris.
Yeah. Anjalmash, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
Good
Thank you,
evening,
sir.
everybody. I am Mr. Anjalmash. Thank you for doing this again. Demonstrate. The good Lord continue to bless you and your household and everybody that means well for you. And may the good Lord bless Mommy Diaspora for all of us, not just only you. It's celebration of life. It's a celebration of good things. Mommy Diaspora, thank you so much for everything you do. Appreciate you from the depth of our hearts. And we know you are doing this for a purpose. And that purpose is for the upliftment of Nigeria, for the freedom of all Nigerians. Because the way this country is going, it's becoming, and the value system, I don't even know what to say about that. But before we get into the real discussion, let me also extend my greetings to everybody listening to us from everywhere in the world, from the north, from the south, from the west, and to the east. Thank you for making it a date with us today. And please, you know how we do it. Keep the comments coming. Use the like button, the share button, and the dollar sign. And by so doing, we are all trying to shape the narrative. By so doing, we are trying to drum support for His Excellency Peter Obi for a new Nigeria. By so doing, we are actually trying to shut up the voices of these evil satanic politicians that we complain about every day. They put up so many things in the public space. So the only thing we can do is to make sure that our voices go further to kind of drown their own voices. Because if we don't do that, we are going to keep complaining. We are going to be here for a very long time. So people, use the like button, use the share button, use the dollar sign. Thank you very much. Having said that, you know, there are couples of videos that we play today, and if you look at these videos carefully, they were all speaking to different aspects of the rots in the society. Talking about the one Magnus Oraka talked about, the video of Odikalu, I think that was the very first video, the Ruben Abate and crew, who again, Isaac Fayoshe. In fact, I'm even coming to that, and the Modu Sheriff video. I was trying to say yesterday that the reason why people like Modu Sheriff, the reason they this power they are wielding, the reason they are still talking, the reason they still have this effrontery to go into the public space, our national television, not even the usual BBC Hausa that they all run to, national television, in simple English, telling the whole Nigerians why Peter Obi is unelectable. This is coming from no other than a derelict. What can I even use? What adjective can I use in qualifying this man? The worst of the worst, the originator of terror in Nigeria, coming to school us why Peter Obi cannot be the president. And this goes in tandem with what Magnus Oraka also said, that the people he spoke with, some people came under his broadcast, and they were saying that they cannot give Peter Obi power because he's an Igbo man. I've repeated it here every time that, look, the only reason we are talking about the candidature of Peter Obi is because he's from Igbo, he's a Southeasterner, and he's a Christian. If you remove that from the equation, if Peter Obi was to be somebody from anywhere, I think the level of resistance wouldn't be as much as this. And if any of you if you are thinking in your widest imagination that the people against Peter Obi is just Tinubu and the APC, it means you don't know how Nigeria is structured. It means you don't know the dynamics of this sleeping giant called Nigeria. There are so many levels of architecture design of our country. You have the political class, the business class, the religious class, the bigoted class. Those ones, they don't belong to anywhere. They just want their person to be there, whether they are benefiting or not. These are the various subclasses you have in Nigeria. So it is a constellation of these people that are actually against His Excellency Peter Obi. And this constellation is spearheaded by no other person than the devil himself, Ahmed Bola Tinubu, and his band of witches that he has used to form the government. If I say band of witches, I'm talking about people like Dave Umahi, Festus Keyamo, just name them, Bayo Nonuga, all of them, they are the band of witches surrounding this Bola Tinubu. Together, they are vowed to make Nigeria their footstool. They are vowed to make Nigeria their personal business. So any person that is coming into the scene, any person at all for that matter, is not even about Peter Obi, that is coming into the scene to emancipate the people, they are going to resist that person in its totality. But the problem is that the part of the country that you come from will also determine the level of resistance you are going to get. For Peter Obi, it's only one thing they have against him, IPOB, Biafra. That takes me back to Shetima again. Yesterday, I was saying that the opposition, the NDC, they are not doing enough. And I'm going to keep saying it. I don't care whatever they are doing. I don't care whatever any person will say, oh, give them time. They have their plan. No. How many months do we have before the election? If you cannot do the work now, when are you going to do the work? I've said it yesterday. It is the prerogative of the NDC to do something about this sheriff thing. They can take him to court for those things he said. Those are libel. He has to prove. He has to show how Peter Obi is fighting for Biafra, because that on its own is indictment. Is indictment on that man. But the NDC, what are they going to do about it? What is their concern? What is their view about the next election? What actually are, what is their, I don't know, what is their dream? What is their corporate statement? How do they see Nigeria in 4 years' time? How do they expect to fight this election problem that we know is the bane of development in Nigeria? Election is the bane of development in Nigeria, because during election, you are not allowed to elect the people. The people that the people that is being voted for, they are never allowed to come to power. So because of that, people that are in power, they keep doing whatever they want to do, because they know they will always escape. They know that if they come back after their tenure, they are still going to continue. They know the votes of the people don't matter. They know that no matter what they do, they are going to come back. Your vote, my vote, our vote will not determine who becomes the president, who becomes local government chairman, who becomes the state governor, who becomes the councillor. I was saying yesterday, those states had their election yesterday, and guess what? As usual, Okpebolo and this team, they won every single seat available, every single one available, from councillor, all of them. They took everything. I think 98 councillors and all the local governments, they took everything completely. So tell me, when people come to power in that manner, do you ever think they will ever be responsible to the nation, to the community, to the state? It's not going to be possible. That is why I say the bane of development of Nigeria is the nature of our election. So that's why I'm asking the NDC. We cannot keep blaming the opposition for playing politics. we cannot blame the opposition for playing politics. So the NDC, you are an opposition. You are supposed to play politics. Play politics as an opposition. Nobody will blame you. And by extension, you, the opposition, you cannot also blame the people in power for playing politics. You don't expect them to keep quiet. To keep quiet, no, that's not possible. It's your responsibility to bring out counter narratives, to counter whatever they are doing. As at today, this station, just this station alone, is doing more opposition work than the NDC and the ADC put together. And if you almost know, the ADC, they just lost at their appeal court today. That's the party people were advising Peter Obi to stay and fix the problem there. They lost at their appeal court. So more problem for the ADC. So as for the NDC, people will come out after His Excellency Peter Obi. You have the responsibility of leading the narrative. By now, we ought to be talking about how far the NDC has gone concerning this airport thing, concerning Amudu Sharif, concerning everything that has been geared towards bringing down the person of His Excellency Peter Obi. But that's for that. Then for the Naira, is the Naira stabilized? You know, the question we have to be altruistic in everything we say. Is the Naira, has the Naira been stable for some time? The answer is yes. I've also followed the trend. The answer is simply yes. I think nobody can almost deny that. But is that the real thing we should be looking at? Is it about the stability of the Naira? What about the value of the Naira itself? It has been stable at how much? It has been stable at how much? What is the power of the Naira? What can the Naira do for you today? What can 10,000 Naira do for you compared to 5 years ago? Compared to 3 years ago? And what is the process of getting 10,000 Naira today compared to how many years ago? Now you go to any eatery, no matter how small the food is, any meal you want to eat is in thousands and thousands of Naira. Tell me, what stability, what can you do with that kind of stable Naira? What can you achieve? What kind of investment can you do with that? Completely nothing. That's to tell you the government is clueless, because in economic terms, the truth is that when your currency is weakened, it's even an opportunity for you to attract investors. Because in countries like Japan, do you know the Japanese government, most time they deliberately reduce the value of the Japanese yen? Yes, they do that most of the time. That's one of the major problems the US government has with the Japanese government. Because when the value of your currency is low, it's an opportunity to attract foreign investors so that they can come and invest. But in our case, it's never going to be. That's to tell you how wicked, how disjointed our minds are. The people in power, because the value of the Naira is very low, you know what they do? They take this money, go to Bureau de Change, convert to dollar, and save in their personal accounts. If I say the black man is completely obtuse in their thinking, it's not just a statement of bringing down the black man, it's a call to accountability. A call to accountability. That is what we are fated to do. And again, why is the value of the Naira even stable? Is it because they are doing something good? No. Is it because they are all economic matrices they are tickling? No, not at all. But it is because they are supporting your Naira. That's what they don't want to tell any person. The funds from the subsidy, everything they are saving, they are using it to support. Well, I'll just round up in 10 seconds. So people, that is how it is. If we have to continue like this, we are still going to be getting the same results. I think the responsibility is up for the NDC. They have to do something about this electionary season. It's only 6 months away. Good evening, Nigerians. Thank you, Mr. Nandiyawich.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, Oga Chris, I appreciate you. Thank you, sir. Okay, let's hear from Give Us Amanda if you're there.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you.
Well,
Thank you.
thank you
Talk to
very
us.
much. Good evening to you and the panelists and
Good
everyone.
evening.
Thank you very much for doing this again today. We appreciate you. Comment section, I greet everybody, Nigerians all over the world. Greetings. Honestly, I just want to applaud Mr. Victory and then Mr. Chris for bringing out that Naira part and talking about it the way it should be deliberated upon. But what is so sad is the fact that Isaac Fayoshe, I don't know. He's an investor. He probably trades on currency and things like that. But what you must also understand is the fact that this government and Mr. General, he has said it here several times. That I even interject him and then bring like a more form of a question and answer. There is what the CBN is doing, and particularly the government of Nigeria, to help support the naira. I think that's the word of Mr. Victory, which I think is just appropriate. But what Isaac did not understand is the fact that he has so many followers that when he speaks like this, it's like you're calling, you're trying to probably, I don't know how to say it now. Maybe is it to sing the praise of this government when you know what they are doing? And also, how many Nigerians have that money to even invest in this currency thing? More so, all of the things that he said, does that trickle down to the common man? Does that put food on the table of the common man? Because what the common man is looking for is how do they survive? How do they fend for their families? You don't talk about the naira is stable. The common man may not be able to understand this. You know they won't understand this. Then why are you talking about it? Why are you bringing to the public? Because these guys, they believe in cheap goals. They believe in cheap praises. There is nothing they are doing to help the currency. There's nothing they are doing to help the naira. There's nothing they are doing to help the naira there are what we call natural forces of the market. There are natural forces of the market that will naturally help the naira to gain stability and then be able to perform well on the international scene. The government is not doing it, and those things happen through the law of demand and supply and then production. What does Nigeria produce? Mr. Chris, you brought in China. China can do that because China is it's like a dumping ground of US where they take most of the factories over here, they take them to China and they produce there. So China has that power to move their currency up and down, just to pepper America. And that's one of the things that Donald Trump keeps saying about bringing back. I think Biden also did the same thing, bringing back the factory to the US and then bringing them back in a large form. Because if you are not producing anything, you are basically depending on a foreign producer. You are losing out. Now, what is the balance of trade there? What is Nigeria exporting? What is Nigeria leveraging on? And oftentimes, this is why the issue of Mr. Peter Gregory is so important and relevant, because these are things that he talks about. Production. Every country is all over the world where you see that their currency is stable. They are doing something. They are producing something. They export something. What is Nigeria producing? What are we exporting? Rather they tell you to go and be frying akara by the roadside, you can also invest into kuli and frying of corn, and that's where you can stabilize the naira. All of these things are just nonsense. Countries all over the world are producing. They have production factories everywhere. You see their currency do well because they export, because they're able to do trade with other countries. What is Nigeria producing? What are we exporting? This government believes in lies and propaganda. Nations are not built on lies and propaganda. Nations are built on integrity. Nations are built on development. Nations are built on strategies. What are the strategies that this government have in place? Nothing. Rather, to deceive Nigerians, deceive them more, and that's why you now see your media houses, they just sit down and fed you to the lies of this government. Mr. Elvis, I sent you a WhatsApp story that's trending about the adoption of these Oyo kids and how they were released. It was sent by our sister on the Nigeria Watch diaspora platform, my Madam Rita. Now somebody is saying that there are skirmishes in all of this release of these people, how they were kidnapped, move from Oyo State to the north, and then all of these things are there. And you see people sit down in the newsroom and singing the praise of the army, which I'm not against. But the question here is, what was the investigation that was done by Rufai Oseni, Ojiokpe, Ayo Maruese, and Ruben Abati? What was the investigative journalism that was carried out on the release of these children that can make them now begin to sing the praise of these people? Because, I mean, all over the world, you see people being kidnapped, you see people being held hostage. Like over here, for example, I said some weeks ago, one man held people in a Chase Bank in LA. Just one man held 10 people hostage. The FBI and the local police went in there. All of these things were on camera. They were on real time as it was happening. They buy the person that holds the people hostage, the 10 people hostage, and the 10 people were freed without any odds to them. FBI and local police carried out that action on a camera. In that building, in that Chase building, there are CCTV cameras there. On the body of the FBI agents, there are video cameras. On the body of the police officers, there are video cameras that will capture their footage as they are carrying out those activities. Do you have a seminar in Nigeria? No. It could have been better if Nigerian armies, they have camera on their body, or the local police, they have camera on their body as they were carrying out that activity. It will record everything, and they can play for Nigeria. But now ask them, show us the footage of how these things were recorded. And Mr. Joseph Oji is telling us that one Yoruba person said that he was in the bush with them when they were carrying out the activity. Sir, I don't dispute you. I don't dispute you at all. But that Yoruba person, has he exposed to us? Has he shown us how the rescue was carried out? We are not against them. If they do it well, good for us. If they do it other way around, good for us. But don't come and speak propaganda to Nigerians. Don't come and tell us what is not. Don't tell us the rescue children when it was just politics. And the most saddening part of it is that they had to behead a man because they are playing politics. And you are saying that Peter Obi should not cry out because he's crying out now. He's not a crying baby. Hey, if you feel that Peter Obi is a crying baby, take it upon yourself and go and fight for Nigeria. The one that even paid me the most was that even Black Panther, when he gave his comment about Peter Obi, he said that one person had to pay the prime price. So he had to be Peter Obi that will pay the prime price. So now they write on Peter Obi's forehead, they had to pay the prime price and fight for Nigeria. Why not you? Why not me? So Nigerians, please, when we do all of these things, let's understand what is happening. Let's understand. These guys are bent on destroying things, including lives. Funsho William was taken down. I said it here today. I'm about to mention it again today. Funshaw, if Funshaw knew, he would have cried out. Maybe Funshaw William will be alive today. Bola Ageni, he would have cried out. Maybe he will be alive today. Abiola, if he knew, he would have cried out. Maybe he will be alive today. Simbiat Abiola, if she had knew, if she cried out, she would have been alive today. Fela and Adekola Kuti, if they knew that their life was being threatened, if they had sat, cried out, because Fela, for example, is an international figure. The mother is an international. If they knew, they would have cried out. Maybe they would have been alive today. So Peter Obi is crying out, and you are calling him a crying baby, and all you can do is to bring one nonsense CCTV camera, and then be showing us falsehood. Who is doing it? A minister, criminal minister, Festus Koyamo, the one that used to work for Gani Fahimi. If Gani knew that you are a character like this, maybe Gani will not employ you. Festus, if Gani Fahimi knew that when he goes to be with God, that this is what you will turn out to be, Gani wouldn't have employed you. Because we stood with you in Lagos Road. If Gani Fahimi knew that this is what you would turn out to be, Festus Keyamo, Gani would not employ, would not have endorsed you to work in his chamber. Because what you are doing today is to bring shame to the chamber of Gani Fahimi. Or because of what you will eat and what you will drink. Must you stoop so low and destroy your destiny, destroy your life, all because of what you will eat and drink? The man that you and Gani almost tied on because of his certificate forgery, his age falsifying. Now the man is the one you are singing his praise, and you are trying to compare him to Peter Gregory Obi, the one that stands tall. If Gani Fahimi knew that is what Festus will turn out to be, I bet you Gani will not allow him to work in his chamber. And I can say it 1 million times. Maybe Gani, I am sure, if the dead see the earth from the heaven, Gani will be weeping in heaven. Gani will weep in heaven that this is what this person has turned out to be. Criminals. The same thing, Nuri Badu. Nuri Badu was one of those that would have put this person in prison. Today now, Nuri Badu is calling Tinubu Baba. He call him Daddy. All of them, all of a sudden, they just turn their backs on Nigerians. And the one that you and I and all of us should even fight with the last drop of our blood to be the president and liberate our country, people are fighting against him. So your pastors are telling you go and get your PVC. They are not telling you they are telling you get PVC, but they are not telling you who to vote for. It is high time, even pastors, when you tell your members go and get PVC, tell them who to vote for. Yes, you have the right to tell your members who to vote for. At least some people did it last time. They told Nigerians vote for this criminal drug baron. Is the Saul that God is sending. Okay, show me Saul now. So this time around, if a pastor is saying Nigerians go and get PVC, also tell them who to vote for. It's not a crime to do it. You are a Nigerian. Tell them who to vote for. Yes. Pastor Jeffress over here in the Dallas Metroplex in the US in the USA in Texas is a staunch supporter of Donald J. Trump. He's a pastor. But in Nigeria, they will tell you get PVC, but they won't tell you what to do. They don't even need to tell you, but you know. But in case they say they want to advise you, advise Nigerians well. Get your PVC and vote for Peter Gregory Obi, and we must ensure that his name is on the ballot. Don't tell Nigeria get PVC. We don't get PVC. What's the next thing? Are you all pastors even fighting and ensuring that these evil criminals must ensure that Peter Obi's life is protected and his name is on the ballot? Peter Obi's life must be protected
and his name must be on the ballot. Pastors, bishops, GOs, imams, kings and obas and obis ensure to tell Nigerians, get their PVC, yes, but you also must do your part to tell the government, because you are close to them, that Peter Obi's name, his life must be protected and his name must be on the ballot. Nothing must happen to him. Mr. Peter Obi, I applaud you 1,000,000 times for speaking out, because we, your followers, we have constantly tell you, thank God for Emir Salam again for saying it. Now you are speaking out, it's haunting them. You are beating a child and you are saying don't cry. So until you buy that child, you cannot buy Peter. Oh. You cannot buy Peter. You cannot buy Peter. He's a bone in your throat. The only reason why he's not corrupt, you have searched him everywhere. Now the shameful one you can bring is that he broke airport rule. When Mr. Vichy was speaking earlier, he talked about the buses that when you get to the airport. Mr. Vichy, when you get to the airport, you are not parking to fly out. They are dropping you off at the airport. You have the grace of 10, 15, 20 minutes, or in some places 30 minutes, depending on their regulation. Peter did not break any rule or any law. And if you are in Nigeria, once you go and pay that money, you are only donating to the crime of Tinubu. So don't pay any money. Let it go to court, and then go and prove it in court. It comes to a time people need to stand up and tell these criminals who they are. Call them their names. How many of us they won't buy? Must we all die because these people have to rule the country? Must you all die because they want to be the president? Must you all die because they want to steal? Must you all die because you guys are stealing? The money you are stealing, my money is here. It belongs to all of us all. Must you all die because you have to steal? Or because you have to destroy the country? We are not saying we are saints, but let us all stand tall. Must we all die because you guys have to rule the country? Then if you die, who do you want to rule? These guys are they are terrible human beings. Terrible human beings. And in closing again, if Ganifa knew that this what this guy will become, Festus Keyamo will become, he will never and ever hire him to work in his chamber. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. I use the mic.
All right, give us a mandate. Thank you very much for your submission. I appreciate you. God bless you. Mr. Alabo, thank you very much for your time with us. Good evening to you. You are the last person on the panel. Let's hear from you.
Thank you, my brother. Good evening. Can you hear me, Mr. Najawa?
Yes, very clear. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. That is the spirit of United Kingdom. Not the people wait there for US where they struggle with network. Good evening, everyone. God bless you, my brother Dublin, Jimmy, and give us our mandate. I think I heard one person, I can't see him now on stage. God bless you for adding your voice today. Nigeria, God bless you for what you do. And new Nigeria is coming, and that new Nigeria is possible. Together, we'll get it done. Yeah. Today, the more you look, the less you see for the country. My brother was talking about citizens to wake up and put everyone abroad until they will send you and say, oh, you have a state of origin where you come from. Go back to your place, like South Africa are doing. That is when people in diaspora will wake up. Even those of you who are supporting this APC, that is when most of you will wake up also. Because this Nigeria, when it fails, as it's failing now, it's going to affect everyone. Don't think because you are the corridor of power. People who were in Jonathan's administration there, today most of them are begging. They don't even have a kind of job They don't have things to eat. But they were the people singing the praises then. People under Buhari, some of them are in prison. So one thing I like is that power is transient. As you're coming in today, tomorrow, you will not be forever, no matter how you plan. This person, Gaddafi, he ran, but his end, we saw how it was. Is it the one in Iraq? We saw how he ended. So any man who thinks he's a superman and he can hold Nigeria, the whole country, to ransom. You saw what is happening to political parties. They are testing. So if they succeed in taking Atiku out, then they will tell you who is Peter Obi. I'm not saying whether it is right for Atiku to be on ballot or it is not, but injury for one, because it's a testing ground. As it's affecting ADC today, they will use it because it's a testing ground. They are testing. If ADC and Atiku and Co cannot react, they will know that if they do to Peter Obi, they will justify it because Atiku have accepted defeat. You might not understand if Atiku is in agreement with them because these people are dangerous in playing their politics. They can go to any land just for them to remove Peter Obi from the ballot. Atiku may find somewhere and fly to Dubai and enjoy the settlement. He might not be on ballot, but the whole essence of this strategy is to take out Peter Obi on the ballot. So we must wake up, whether it's happening to Atiku, we must condemn it and say no. Even if Atiku doesn't want to fight, democracy must thrive in Nigeria because we should not wait for it to reach Peter Obi so that they will find something to justify. I want us to realize, I want us to look at what is happening today in Nigeria. President Tinubu has fixed his mind. He has blocked his ear like Pharaoh. That is who he is. He's a field marshal. He's general upon general. That is who he is. He's worse than even the military president. They are scared of him. That is who Tinubu is. But Nigerians, we can stop him. We cannot allow one man destroy democracy. No trace of origin. We don't even know if it is a Nigerian. No family history, neither background. Educational history is zero. So we must not allow President Tinubu to destroy our country. We must stand to protect Nigeria, and we must stand to protect our king, who is Peter Obi. By all cost, we must stand to protect Peter Obi to be on the ballot, and he will be alive to contest 2027 election. They are buying a lot of people over. Some people you think we are speaking for you before, you no longer see them on social media active as before. A lot of people are compromising day by day for this APC-led administration. Go and check it out. A lot of people have given up. Some people with cockroach in their cupboard, they have put them to where they don't expect to be. They can't come out to talk because they have cockroach in their cupboard. The ones who have compromised to take money and remain silent to come and deceive gullible ones, they have done so. Nigerians, we must unite. Whether we are few, they are majority. Wherever we stand, but I strongly believe we that want Nigeria to work are the majority. Everybody wants it better. Some people that have compromised, they can't speak, they can't do anything. Forget about them. It's their choice they have made. But you that you know, you have a clean heart, you have great plans and you crave for a better country, you are the one I'm speaking to. Do not wait for those people who have already sold their conscience, who do not have conscience anymore, who have already betrayed the country. Do not wait for them. Let us start the march for a better Nigeria. In your locality, wherever you find yourself, a little thing, it can work to fix our country. We must make this thing to work. We must unite together and fix this country. We shouldn't allow few individuals to take over government, to take over every plan we have. The institution, they have taken over. So you don't have a place again that you call Nigeria, but you have a corrupt system that is designed for the interest of one man alone, which is Mr. Tinubu. That is everything in Nigeria is working around him. Yesterday, I spoke extensively about how the brain of Reno Omokri, Festus Keamu, Daniel Boala, their brain now, anyone in APC, is the brain of Tinubu. They don't have brain of their own. Their brain is damaged. Their education is damaged. Nothing. They have thrown those ones their certificate. They have robbed it with corruption. So everything that goes in their brain is Tinubu. So we must unite. And my brother Niger watch the derogatory language that Daniel Buhala and the discriminatory word, the insult it placed on Nigerians on the healthcare profession who are doing great job. I have raised a petition. I need everyone in the UK to join this petition also. We need the government of UK. So please, every one of you who are in the UK, Niger Watch, please pardon me for this, because we must stop some of this nonsense. It's disrespectful, it's discriminatory, and that kind of derogatory language from Daniel Buala is insulting to the people who are working in the healthcare. So we must see how we can push this petition. We can make this petition to reach, to get the number we want, so that Daniel Buala can, the UK government can call him to question him, because he can't use such word on the healthcare system in the UK. He knows what he has done, but for him, we are waiting for him when he will come back to the United Kingdom. He said on that video also, I have provided my MP with the link of the video and everything. So it's a petition I have raised, and few people are supporting this, and we are pushing it to the end, so that characters like this, they will not find their way to come into UK. United Kingdom take issue like this very serious. So we are pushing it. Nigerians, support the petition so that big characters like Boala will not come to insult people who are doing well and contributing to the economy of Nigeria and to the economy of UK, providing their professionality. He doesn't know people who are there in the healthcare system that he's talking about that are providing healthcare. It's a profession. People who render services to vulnerable people, who render services in the hospital, who render services in the NHS. So Daniel Buhala cannot come to insult Nigerians in the UK, Nigerians in diaspora, telling them that the people in the country who are receiving 65,000 are more better than, and disrespect the people in the United Kingdom. United Kingdom, we value education, we value whether you finish secondary school. What people know is what you can offer. So for him to call to say, using that language to say a boy who did not even finish secondary school is the one supervising them. These are issues we are calling the attention of the United Kingdom, so that we can stop characters like this. moving forward using such language on Nigerians and disrespecting people. Mr. Najawash, thank you for what you are doing for your country. We strongly believe a new Nigeria is coming and that new Nigeria is possible. Together, we'll get our country working. Thank you, sir, for what you do. And God bless you, sir.
Thank you, my brother, Mr. Alabo. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. We're having our final submission now. Oh, where's Mr. Chris? Mr. Chris, don't vanish. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, right there. I appreciate you all. We've managed to hit this on the head today. Mr. Joseph Oji, thank you, sir. You left a message. Mr. Elvis, please have just posted 2 videos to your WhatsApp number, and this is to give us a mandate. All right, okay. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know if we can showcase that anymore today. But still, I appreciate every one of you, my people. Thank you so much for your time. Please press on the like button to share. You know, that like button is very, very important for us so that our submissions can go far. We still have over 200 people listening to us. Please, you can do your part by pressing on the like button. But meanwhile, let's have our final submission. Let me go to Mr. Paul again. Mr. Paul, if you are there, if you are not available, that's fine. If you are there, give us your final submission. If not, I'll just move on to
Nigerians, I'm here.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Give us your.
All right. Let me speak about the court cases involving the parties. So we can see that it's a pattern now. It's like they are playing game with these 2 major opposition parties. I mean, the APC and the regime. They're using the court to see how they can get them out, and they are doing it subtly, so that people will not know. But I hope that both the NDC and even the ADC, because they're the main challengers, they will make so much noise about it and use all legal means to get this attempt to register them get it out of the way. The NDC night is approaching 3 weeks now since they appealed, since that judge in Lokoja made that ruling, and I don't know why the matter have not come up yet for hearing. I won't be surprised if the APC is shopping for a judge in the appeal court that will do their bidding. So it is not the duty of everything boils down on Nigerians. If Nigerians see that all these things cannot continue, it won't continue. It has happened in other countries. But like you used to say, you yourself, Nigerians are very docile. All of us are docile. Everybody is hanging on to their ethnic, or some of them anyway, not everybody. So hanging on to their ethnic area or biases, not knowing that the country is burning, and if the country burns, it will consume all of us. What is the future for our children tomorrow? So NDC and ADC, they should work hard and get these things overturned. Then on the NDC itself, I've not heard from their spokesmen all this talk about the court ruling in Lokoja and these attacks by the regime's men against Obi, their presidential candidate. They have all kept quiet. It's only the obedient movement people and some spokespersons that are close to Obi that are commenting. I don't know, these people they are appointed as the NDC spokesman. Is it only when it concerns the party as a whole, or when their party leader or the chairman is being attacked that they will come out to speak? It gives cause for concern. I think Obi and Kwankwaso, they should hold a meeting with their party leader, and if need be, they should get a new robust party spokespersons that will be speaking. Even the election campaign has not started, but from what APC is doing, they're already campaigning. So they should do similar thing. Get robust people that will be speaking for them. So at any time Ononoga, Keyamu, Efanika Yode, any of the Boala, any of them that comes out to say to mount all their false narratives, the NDC will counter them with real facts. It's very important. So Nigerians, because our people are so carried away with one particular narrative, they keep saying what they are saying, it may stick. I mean the regime. So they have to find a way to have a very robust team. I know they have this young man now, this guy from I've forgotten his name now. This guy from Edo State is there. Zachary is doing a good job, but they need more guys there, particularly those of them who know Nigeria's history from the beginning, so that they will counter these things people are saying. And like somebody said earlier, I know that some in another way, many people are being bought over subtly. Some of them will not come out to speak. Some of them have been bought over to keep quiet. Some have been bought over not to even criticize the government. Some have been bought completely over to support the regime. But it doesn't go anywhere. If you compare the number of the overwhelming majority of Nigerians who know that this government is doing the wrong thing. So NDC has so much work to do. They should work as opposition party the way it is everywhere. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Paul, thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your submission. The video that Mr. Joseph Orji wanted me to showcase.
For keeping the flag flying. I listened to some extent in between to hear what people are saying and then to know the central theme. I think from the headline it says ADC is not should be deregistered or they shocked Atiku. I think today maybe Atiku no go there ballot. I'm not of ADC, but the more the merrier. Let every flower bloom so that the rainbow will take shape. Doing it by this and this hour, leave them. Then, like somebody was saying, if you finish, they finish with Atiku, they come to P2B. Well, one thing I think I've summarized Tinubu's political chess game. The man is playing God. I keep saying this. Tinubu is playing God. Forget all these things. We are not kids. Some of us, as you dey right, we go there the full stop. They wait for you for full stop. We don't dey where you go put full stop. We know what is going on. Tinubu, people, I don't know why people deceive you. You know, these psychophants go, they urge you, Jagaban, you have power, you have this. No, but judiciary is in your pocket. INEC and Mukpi turn your mind. So waiting remain. Head of police, now you put on there. Yoruba, head of army, the same DSS, everything. Don't play God. This life is just a fleeting moment. Abacha do in no day. Where is he today? All these things he doesn't pay. Why should you take interest? Why not write your name in gold? 4 years is enough for you to make impact. You couldn't do it. If you resign honorably, don't think people will mock you. You may even be remembered. Say the man tried his best. He said, fellow Nigerians, there is no point. I wanted to give you the best bet. I've given it. Just talk like every other prime minister of UK that when they resign, as they are resigning, you see what they will tell you. Say it. People will remember at least what you said. Than all this idea of you will be in power. Tinubu, you are, like Peter B said, you are tired. Forget that. There's a reason why there's a branch of medicine they say it's geriatrics. You study pediatrics for children. Pediatrics. Then this one, geriatrics. P and G. Geriatrics now for old men. There are things you will see in an old man. He go say hi, then go say no, a normal for that age. But if you see it in somebody who is 35 years old or 28, na problem. You go so there is a reason you can't cheat nature. Now skin you can bleach, you make and shine. Inside you, your organs are telling you that it don't pass 80. Your heart has been beating for more than 80 years. Why all these suffer Nigerians? You know you are tired. Why not get out? And they are urging you, Jagaban. Which miracle is Tinubu going to do in Nigeria that is just doing all these things? Wasting people's time, wasting our resources. Look at what they are doing. It's a shame. Why I want to say this is that for those that feel that there is nothing. Power is a fleeting moment. Power is fleeting. Just like life. You see somebody today, tomorrow you won't see him. Somebody you saw yesterday, today you no see him again. That is life. That's so power be. When I worry Jonathan, now Jonathan is free. They live freely. No headache. Obasanjo with all the, I think that I read something, with all the $16 billion, not $1 million, $1 billion, I think I had, for electricity. Here and the Atiku, where is it? I see all these things. If I read all these things, I'm not happy about it. It doesn't augur well for us. why I'm so disappointed in Tinubu is he came from a pedigree. The area, at least education, the way they do things. Look at Southwest. Let us for once reflect on this. That the Attorney General of the country, Chief Justice of the country, the Commander-in-Chief, head of the Army, head of the Navy, head of DSS, and so many others, say they belong to another ethnic group that is not from this, not Yoruba. And then this thing is happening in the Southwest. What will Tinubu be saying? Remember, these are people, when Obasanjo was writing letter to Jonathan, before it is too late, they said Jonathan was training 1,000 snipers. I have the letter. I have the Obasanjo's letter, all those letters. I downloaded them, saved them in a special file on my laptop. I have them. Say they train Jonathan, they train 1,000 snipers that will be eliminated. All these things now, boo boo. Erufai saying then from that list, that be number 7, where Jonathan go eliminate. Jonathan is no, he doesn't want all those. Now look at where Nigeria is. Why I have to say this is that so that people will juggle their memory. There is no, all this is vanity upon vanity. You have power, use it to better the life of your people. I was discussing with somebody yesterday, a lady who came over to UK to study law. In fact, she even worked with Banwa and Igodalo. That is Aswe Igodalo's law firm. Say that was where, so for those who are listening, they know. She came to study, master's degree. We were just a shout. I said the difference is that what is common is the so-called leaders we have in Nigeria, they know the good things of life. In the West, their leaders know the good things of life. So that now there the commonality stop. The difference is that those people say they are leaders in Nigeria want only those good things of life for themselves and their immediate family, or maybe any crumb where you give. But in the West, those good things of life, it go reach everybody. For those, I wish one day I will be able to speak in an open field now where we there summer. I will go to an area where people that are there, these are people they say they are income support. Government is helping them. Either they are low, that is, though on the lower, they are on the bread basket. If you see the environment alone, you go think say it go better pass Minister's Hill, Metama for Abuja. If you see the environment where these people are living, then they water their grass. These are poor people. These are poor. I'm saying these are poor people. None of those they call them council houses. Council will give you a house, government will give you you'll be living there. It's not your own. No. If you like, you reach 100 years, any day you buy, come out, they go collect them back. Maybe they build the house 1960, more than 10 people or 50 people don't live there. It's not your own. You know, if it's in Nigeria, then go say, then go convert them. I sold it to myself. If you see where poor people, that is, you shake your head. This is what government, and they are renewing it, build indoor sports hall where you can play basketball for poor. That is in the pit, in the open field, very open. Come and see someone. Everybody just they feel just the poor people. But in Nigeria, they go like them for themselves. And this is government in the UK, because they know these are people like us. They deserve fresh air. They deserve trees to live where you see vegetation, trees everywhere. You see the grass. You think say where then they play what they call lawn tennis. Very flat, swimming pool there, indoor, and then they treat the water. Nobody say they do and they say na poor people. Maybe one type of infection go there. No, there's a day you can they say they lock and they are treating it. They treat the water for them. Oh, these are people, poor people. The environment is it should be better than Minister all those Maitama Fasokoro or waiting they there. Not just name. Come and see amenities. I shake my head. I say, wow. In a semi-rural area, this is not city. But in Nigeria, look at what we are seeing. That's why when you look at this and you continue to cry, you continue. No wonder they say the person will know much. Now in Denver, they they cry, say they regret, he go they fight for. Because you don't, I don't open. If to say I be mumu, I no open, I for they say, now so it for be. But come and see. Poor people, poor. They will tell you, these people living here, these are what they're just. And they give them the amenity equivalent to what, where the rich man is. They can't go to gym. They don't have money to go and pay for gym. But government built it for them. And bring a trainer to be training them. Do you know why? When I ask, they say, say they give them timetable. Every house, if you say they don't want them to be obese. Because if they are obese, develop heart problem, hyper, all this, it will be putting pressure on government hospitals. Because they don't, and you don't have to, somebody cannot buy in UK because you know if you pay government hospital bill. Now lie. NHS, they say is free at the point of death till you die. From the cradle, the day they born you, till the day you are dying, in between is free. Whether a transplant, so far you qualify. So all these things, this is life. Then can you then imagine the prime minister will just resign? What is it called? This guy, the one that will soon resign. You can't hear say he go pack money, they build mansion, they buy yacht, go put for under the Southampton coast or for Liverpool. You don't hear all this. You will like to be poor in UK. If you are poor in UK, look, you are like a king in Nigeria. People are listening. If you the people they classify as being poor in Nigeria, the same the supermarket, everybody they go. Why can't we build our own? Why can't we do it? That is what Peter B saw and say, look. That's why when Peter B used to talk, he said, why are people stealing what they don't need? Over 60, 70, you are still accumulating for who? What are you going to do with that? It's a shame, really. So that's why sometimes when I see Tinubu, they do all this, I go to shake my head. All these things are meaningless. It's all meaningless. You don't need it. I remember they say in the 60s, the day Minister for Aviation, Kingsley, Dr. K.O. Mbadiwe, because he want to build it, go around this in village, he acquired land, I don't know how he get them. Build this thing just like almost a mini campus or something like that. Then invited Tafawa Balewa as the Prime Minister from Lagos to Arondizog in Imo State to come and open it for him. Prime Minister went there. When I never hear this story, let I look at it, tell and say, K.O. my brother, if this world is a place of eternity, all these things where you build, it go make sense. But we will leave all these things and go when the time comes. Something like this. Go and ask. It's a common saying. And the man no live. So why suffer people? Why suffer? Remi Tinubu will be saying, go fry akara. Is there akara you go there fry? When you, Remi Tinubu, you are busy, just there pack money. For what? Why? Oh, this thing. So, you see, when I hear all these things, sometimes I shake my... Look, why I have to say this is that we are in summer in the UK, the hottest so far. Maybe in the recent years, 36, 37, 34, 33, 28, as early as maybe 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8, it don't they reach 28 degrees. Everywhere is hot. So people come out indoors. You now see the beauty of even where poor people live. Old men come and see their bungalows. It's good to be old and be poor in the UK. Now, so people not visiting district nurses go, they come, they visit not for your door. Come and check your BP as an old man. What do you like? You say this. They may ring the nearest supermarket, then go load that and bring to you. Because government knows you are there based on your pension. Government cannot steal money. All of them. This prime minister that what is there? I forgot. I used to forget the name now. This man that if you can jam him somewhere, they buy the same supermarket. He there behind you. Why can't our people learn? Because people brought simplicity to Nigerian politics. People they take a namumu. Festus Keyamo minister, they go own house for Texas. For what for? What is the meaning? Why? What do you need it for? You go there, Nigeria, their own house. Even people with your education, why not stay in Nigeria and build the country? Everybody will enjoy. This is just the difference between a white man and a black man. Both of them, the common thing is they know the good things of life. But a white man want that thing for everybody. For everybody, even if you're an immigrant, like I am. I'm not a white man. I wasn't born in UK. I migrated from Nigeria. Yet, what I'm entitled here, I will get it. You can't come and confine me to dustbin. No. But our own is that when they want to, they only do it for themselves. So why now? And you say you're a leader. Why? People are suffering, but you go abroad, you see any Nigerian that escape abroad. Now so you go, they shout. Say, eh? See light. They know they take light. I don't even know where light they give light. Small money, why they pay my electricity, the gas, they flow. What is the meaning of all this? It's a shame, really, to be honest. I'm terribly. That's why when Tinubu, they do all this mago, I look and say, they shake head. Tinubu, how old are you? You are more than 80 years. Why are you behaving? Every year, you day to 73. This year, next year, you go day 72. Then 2 years' time, they say at 74. Later, you hear saying at 73. What is the meaning of all this? Eh? You can't deceive nature. You are tired, you are old. Go and rest. Leave Nigeria, let the people build it. Don't be all this crook. They are stealing money here, billion. What are you going to do with that? Of what use? Even at my age, if they get some money, where you go, I tell I no need them. I go tell you, say I no need them. Or I will point to you where you go take and go give to people that need it. What for what? Not everything. You do this luxury. For what? I wish Nigerians will come and see life in UK. Not that it's glory, but you see government, the way government looks after their citizens. The way government looks after the people. Environment where people they live will tell you. This one not be say, because he be poor, you go put them inside forest. No. The same type of third road, the street light, everywhere. The grass, the lawn. Oh, Tinubu, please, if people are listening.
Dr. CM.
Yes, everything go end in this world. Vanity upon vanity equals vanity. At the time, if you criticize them too much, then you pity them.
CM never end, though. Dr. CM. Dr. CM, wait, never end.
Okay, Chris,
Yeah,
I
Dr.
thought you
CM,
wanted.
if you can hear me, I think
Okay,
I'm having a delay. We are talking
yeah,
about
okay.
Yeah, we are talking about people going home to the homes of old people to take care of them. And those are the same set of people Daniel Boala was mocking. So I don't know if you can throw more light on that aspect.
Yes, that
of why
Daniel
we have
Buala case.
actually failed as a nation.
You see that Daniel. Do you know one thing? Let me tell you my encounter. Not encounter, but my perception. When I had the name first, Daniel Buala, where my mind went, Daniel, and the way it all that, I said, this one are like Oshomole pen people, Nedo, indigene. One time, they say, no, Shebi Edo and Kogi get boundary or Kwara, all those things. Okay, maybe in a Kogi state, are they mistaken? At a point, I shifted, I said, if he be, okay, na middle belt. Okay, somebody say no be Edo, na like all this north. I say, okay, middle belt. Say if at least Kogigo is middle belt now, or Benue. The day I discovered that Daniel Boala is from Borno State, I had a lot of pity for him. When he's talking, I now realize that Daniel Boala talks as if he's talking to those, ravaged the Borno State, educationally backward. How can you say what government planned for their people? Do you know why? Government planned that they do not want to be keeping people, old people, in a care home, nursing home for people to come and be. Say no. He said is grow old in your own house, in your own environment. That care, instead of bringing everybody together, be in your government will subsidize that care. Bring people to come to your house in the morning, knock. You still maybe they open the door or use the code, open the door, ask you what do you want. You say this what you want. They prepare breakfast for you in your own house. Even at the age of 80, that is what you want. Government will provide. That's what they call something like care of the elderly. You stay there. If you need ambulance, there's something they wear. Something they call it a pendant, Care Connect pendant. It's like a bank, I don't know what, very big something. Even if you fall down in your house, that thing go send the alarm to the office of the company. Now so they raise, they come. Because if they show signal, what is more than that? And Daniel Boala is talking nonsense because he's, Nigeria, forget about people, they parade degree. Some people do not know anything. They can't stand me in a debate. Are you telling me government made a mistake of doing that? Because they know, okay, for some of us, if you're in the city, you leave your aged parents in the village. When snake bite them or they fall, you know. But can you imagine that you get something where you give your papa, say make you the wear and where you the village. The moment you need anything, if you press them, you wait there Abuja, go don't hear them. Call him for phone, say, Daddy, what happened? He say, yes, I did this. He will just phone. That is part of care. That is what they are doing in UK today. Their National Health Service, NHS, they want to form a parallel one called NCS, National Care Service. Care is for people. Health service is for to treat the disease or whatever. But care is that nothing but just to give you personal care, to make sure you are okay. During the winter, they come and give you clothes. Winter, summer, the same thing. And you go on holiday, if you can get somebody to accompany you, to take you to Spain, even at old age, government can subsidize it based on the tax you paid when you were working and your pension. Some people may retire as a cleaner. You do not expect them to save the same money like somebody who retired as a manager. But because he's a cleaner does not mean he cannot eat that thing where manager they eat. Or manager they go holiday to Greece, to America, he no go. Or he no go fit go Spain, or France, or Italy. Government will bring it up. That is what they call, what is it called? Equity, but not equality. You see, it's not trying to make you equal, but equity. You got to be fair. That is what the government is doing here. That's why the government doesn't thief money in the UK, go park. The way then they offload money, like Bajabi Amela them, then they use wheelbarrow, they offload the bill. It's not necessary. You don't need all those. That's what P2B is saying. That's what P2B is telling them. People are stealing what they don't need. You don't need it. No, it's true. To be honest with you, I wish Nigeria people. UK is a nice place to grow old. You go enjoy newspaper. Come on. Now there they like it. If I they passed where they I go just knock. Some of them know me. I just collect newspaper. And they will be reading till they die because they are current. You see an old person, even if you tell you're 95 years, a lady, you go just shock. Say I'm 95 this year. You see, then they move because they are well treated. In Nigeria, they will tell you, don't eat this food, don't eat this food, don't eat this food. Quitting the person go eat. But over here, you go to eat them, but there will be drug to titrate it on a daily basis. You see, it's a shame. And Daniel Boala is just misleading people. I think he thinks he's talking to his Borno backward people. Open the mouth, and then they do. Ha! Is that not food for thought? With those job where in the sort of underrate here, Nigerians are using it to buy land in Nigeria and build house and help their loved ones to go to university or even send their people to hospital. With 60,000 where Daniel they propose, that one if it buy you akara and where Remitinubu fry with a kuli, if it buy them, if it no buy them now, you don't see one akara ball for 50 naira. Now 100, 200 for one. One egg. I don't know how much they say egg now. One egg. So these are the things we are talking. And when you listen to somebody like this, you will just feel, that where Nigeria is very far. Somebody in government is reasoning this way. Somebody in government. Look, no matter the job you are doing in UK, you must afford milk, you must afford bread, you must afford the fruit. where you know fit buy in Nigeria, maybe other day, you must afford balanced diet. No matter what. No matter. But in Nigeria, you see people they've not eaten and then they waka. Daniel Boala is recommending 60,000. Even if they give you 1 million naira salary in Nigeria, you still cannot live a very good life. A healthy, you can't afford a balanced diet. It's not possible. It's not 1 million naira every month salary without tax. Just come and take one. Where? Somebody was saying any plate of food where they talk now thousands. Madam, bring a plate of gari with bitter leaf soup. This okay, your bill na 6,000, 7,000. He said, wait it, nine now. Yes, no be 2 meat, na 2 meat now. You know say everything, na 7,000. Sure you drink more to join. It don't wahala don't come. So all these things, when you look at it, then you start to ask yourself, where Papa is Nigeria headed? And somebody in the presidency will be talking like this. It's a shame. UK should be a model country where you see government in action, a
Dr.
welfare for
Sion,
the people.
Dr. Sion,
Thank you, Ala. Yes.
we have raised a petition for him, I beg. You saw the petition, I beg. Look into it and sign. We need to stop him from entering the UK so that that resident, they will seize it from him because what he has done, that comment, we have discussed and we have done a lot of things about that comment.
Before you know now, you go say no obedient on a Biafrans. Or no,
No
you
be,
know, now be the minister for obedient affair.
no
He will
be,
tell
no
you
be
he's
Biafra. He now
obedient.
use the mouth. Now he said it's a residence of UK, and for him to talk down on.
Okay. Why is he a resident? Why did he take resident in UK?
Yes,
Why
his
can why
family. His family is here. His family is here.
why is he not contented with saying I'm a resident of Borno State? Make it stop there. Why not take your family to Borno State, where you came from? You see, it's a pity when you hear this type of thing. I mean, I'm telling you, why we have to say this? So people will know that there is a different life to live. That life does not begin and end in Nigeria. And every Nigerian have seen suffering as a way of life. And it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. They budget this, all na fabu, na wayo. Form the Ministry of Education, instead of 10 million, 10 billion, they balloon it to 500 billion. Now it's still nothing. Yet they form fake ministry or agency or department, take and they wire money and they say they no. Employ fake workers in that fake ministry. Nah, I don't think Nigeria will go below this. P2B has a lot of things to say. I think from here, Nigeria will graduate and start moving up. We can't go below this now. You can't go below this. Fake. And yet people are still keeping their job. Fake, stealing money. What is the difference between somebody and an armed robber in the midnight? Stopping a boss in the midnight and then collecting money from people. Or somebody, armed robbers invading a First Bank branch somewhere and open the vault and carry all the money. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. People you entrust with the future of the country, look at the mess they are doing. Just stealing money. This thing is painful. When I'm saying this type of thing, I'm not happy. Because after looking at this, you now find out that what really is wrong with our people? Why all this stealing what you don't need? If you are 15 years old, you are stealing billion. You say, okay, maybe you still have 50 more years to add on top. How can Tinubu over 80 years and you are still deceiving you are telling the worst thing that can happen to somebody is to believe your own lie. So Tinubu will be telling people happy birthday to you na 74 years and you go then, why you not tell them, don't insult me? And you are acknowledging. Ask you how old is your day because you want to be president of Nigeria. You forge certificate. Rather than give way and go, you say, mate, forgery no be offense again. It's true. I wish some of these people, so many Nigerians, would like to visit United Kingdom and see the way what government has, the plan of government for their genuine citizens. for people, healthcare, infrastructure, facility, education. You can't deny people. Eh? At the age of 16, you should have finished your secondary school. If you are so brilliant or you want to continue academic line, 2 more years, you go and do A level and enter university. At 16, you say you don't want, you don't have a appetite for studies. Go and learn a work, either carpentry or motor mechanic or hairdressing, anything. Government will help to sponsor you. You come out, you've gotten skill. From there, you move or you be a plumber. Everybody has got something to do, and you must earn enough. Even you may even earn. Sometimes you can even earn more than a university lecturer. But I mean, what? How much do they earn? It cannot because you have PhD in Nigeria or maybe everything you lord it over people. Somebody with school cert in UK can be anything because you are well trained and the society respects everything.
Now the people where
You
get
work.
and Ebola say na them be our supervisor.
I'm a mind idiot. Waiting a sabi. Hey, let me even say this. Nigerians are always on that. Sort of a what is the thing? They sort of look down on everything. Every job you are doing in the UK as a black man, in that job you are a minority. Because if you count the staff where they do them, if they 100, black maybe na 30. The rest, if the job is the dirtiest job, hey, this is this, Oyibo better, Oyibo number doing it are more than you. Even before you migrate from Africa, they've been doing it. They've been without you. If you resign, they will come. So let us stop this idea that that one a lie. That job, ask anybody, that job you feel is demeaning. Even if not cleaning, Oyibo they clean. As you they clean here, Oyibo they clean the other side. They have cleaners too in their own country. But we only like to exaggerate things. Oh no, if you go there, you go there wash, you go mortuary. For mortuary, any job you are doing, Oyibo created it and wrote the job specification. They are also doing it. Some must have done it and retired, and they be taking pension based on that job. So what nonsense? Why do we always overrate ourselves? Why do we don't have anything, but we know the price of everything and the value of nothing. Why do we overrate ourselves? You left your country like Donald Trump called a shithole country. You go to another man. There is no job you are doing in UK that you are not a minority. You can't outnumber the indigens. So I mean the owner. So why can't you mellow down? Why? The school where no go school and then they do all this. This Daniel Bola self is when he opens his mouth, he talks like I don't know whether Dave Umar is now better than him. Whether or not Dave Umar, after Dave Umar, he gonna be Daniel Bola. He's just full of himself. He thinks he's something. Come to UK, I take you round. Any job, even if na warehouse job, think of the job. Taxi, Oyibo they do taxi job. Uber, Oyibo they do them. Bus driver, blacks drive buses. Oyibo they drive them. So which one again? And these are indigenous India. Citizens of the country. So which one? What do you think that you migrate from Africa without you, they can leave? If you leave, if you are not here, they will still do their job. But some people do not know. When you come here, you got this. With your master's degree in Nigeria, somebody with bachelor's degree here, you are a misfit. You can't compete. Maybe all these diluted qualification they are parading in Nigeria. Everything sexually transmitted degree. Come abroad here with somebody who studied bachelor's degree here. Is fab we beat you hands down without your masters you carry from Nigeria.
Exactly. I agree with you 100% of what I see.
Are you not be the thing why I don't see? Haba. I just watch. We dey here now. We know what is going on. That's why when Oyibo here say you go uni, then they call it uni. You have a bachelor's degree uni. They respect you because they know the word. But Nigeria, you go parade 2 masters when you come here. You still they listen. You still they tell you Daniel Boala talk instead of you to with your knowledge. Can't you challenge? You say Daniel Boala talk. Now person will get 2 master's degree from Nigeria. You could just
PM,
shake head. Say,
do you even know that if you take your results, so if you take your result abroad, they have to reevaluate your results.
no be
They have to
reevaluate.
they have to evaluate your results, and sometimes you don't even get any credit for it.
A lecturer in Nigeria, I mean a lecturer in Canada, University of British Columbia in Vancouver. Or sorry, not is it not Western University of Western Ontario, Ontario, the way they call them. You know what he talk? He say Canadian government, what they have slight regard for the NYAC because they know that one is not a measure of academic rigor. Sure, you know. Now just go do parade for 1 year. Atiku accuses INEC unlawfully granting ADC faction access to candidate portal. Atiku, look at your face. You are tired. Why on a no go? Why? Niger Watch, this thing, it's not these things. I think I covered them in my narration. All these things, going details into it is to provoke me. Which one be all this Atiku? At this age, we still the talk of Atiku for power. 80 years old man, you are seeing your future in him. It's not done now. So, like I was saying, he said Canadian University. He said when you NYC, they know this one. There's no need. Now just go do parade for 1 year. Now service. It's not a measure of what you carry for brain. So they have slight regard. They call it national service. But all those ones where they shine, carry and come. Okay, then go put you to test. If you don't measure up, they will know. They will know. Come to UK and study bachelors. Bring it out. Look, before you go know that yes, you merited it, but Nigeria got a parade masters. Any small university where start, they give honorary doctorate. Whenever honorary, when every politician come to Anambra, there's one they call a Tansian University for Anambra State. I think after 3 or 4 years since they start, they give honorary doctorate. It never reach 20 years where they open them. They award honorary doctorate to anybody. Any politician go to write doctor this, chief doctor.
Every thick German Harry, including weekend.
Well, you see, that is what we are saying. So all this is why you see this is painful. It's painful. Though I'm laughing over it, but it's painful. I'm telling you, it's painful. When you see old men in UK, you go like to grow old. That is weird. That is the type of how government look after, because they don't loot the treasury. That money they should have used to give people in Nigeria pay pension. Abdul Rashid might go carry and go. Then go they try them. Say if you can bring 500,000, they discharge and acquitted. When you carry trillion or billion, then go say option or fine. How much? 5 million. Per person wasting billion. We never. So until P2B comes in, we go have a different vista to how people see governance in Nigeria. All these crooked thieves. Every day you go, they hear scandal, this, they thief money, and the money you are stealing was borrowed. Not that in Nigeria, it was borrowed. When they share that one finish, Tinubu go move again, go they borrow money from World Bank. Then collateral, the oil in the Niger Delta and gas. Maybe they don't sell them for 50 years ahead. And we day here, they say Nigeria get crude oil. Ooh, maybe then go don't use them. Then that take loan they spend. You won't know until one day you will hear that one oil well in escravos belong to one company in China.
CM.
Now that how you go clear.
Let's talk about this judiciary, these games they are playing with Tinubu.
Which game?
Don't they know that they might set the country ablaze with their behavior? Or maybe they feel the people will just be watching them and say, okay, people should do as you like.
There is what they call the principle of unintended consequences. Consequence that is intended, you don't know. Say, if I do this, pata no be so. You don't know. You will go there, go block them. But unintended, you never planned it. All this dribble, what Tinubu they do, he go dribble himself out of power, and all these things, it won't lead him anywhere. What is
because this thing has never happened before in our country. We have been having elections all this while. Incumbents never did this to their opponents.
Even
Well, what
Buhari
about
and the
Tinubu?
Abacha no delist. Buhari and the Abacha no delist anybody.
I
Yes.
wonder why are they?
Which one be all
Why is
this?
the judges? Why are the judges? Some judges. Why are they helping him to do this thing? Why are they doing this thing to Nigeria?
So,
Are we
if
his
so,
servants?
if
so,
you are
Slaves?
not
so,
if you are not corrupt, see what system the system Tinubu is operating on. That is why you see Adeboye is confused because his sense is not clean. It's part of the business. All these people, where is Bishop Cooker? He's destroyed. That is the system. So all these people have been compromised. Tinubu went and brought their profile. The ones
this
as he enter early,
bec-
some of them he commit
because
them.
anytime I saw, oh, sorry, NDVC, because you mentioned judiciary. This is a newspaper in UK, Daily Mail. Hmm?
Yes.
This Daily Mail, a group of powerful people led by Prince Harry, the son of the king, where they rule. This is
Yes.
Prince Harry, sorry. You know here. Prince Harry.
Yes.
Then 18 John, the popular musician. These are
Yes. Elton
multi-millionaires. So,
John. Yes.
and then 5 others, they are 7, jointly accusing Daily Mail that Daily Mail is wiretapping their conversation, all those things. All they say journalists in Daily Mail are do this. The case has been in court for quite a while. But one trial judge, after considering, they said 91 charges. These people brought 91, all these 7 people also, they brought 91 charges
Yes.
against this paper. Line by line, the judge went through it. You know what they conclude? He says suspicion is not evidence. He said, therefore, he found nothing unprofessional in what Daily Mail did. Then that's why Daily Mail can't write him. Vindicated. Shall you see him?
Yeah. Vindicated. Yes.
You see him now.
Huh?
Now, based on Peter Obi's now saying that what he now said, is he now not justified saying that his life is being threatened with what he just said now? Because for
No, it's true.
action, every move he makes, they are against him. Based on what he just said now, that there's no
Yes.
systematic against suspicion. I suspect that the government of the day is out of my life. Is that a crime? And if they want
Yes.
to keep their head against the wall, carry on, sir.
So he said in 46 days, this case has been going on. You know, it's not like Nigeria then go they do a join where no mean anything, because if you do a join, somebody go come court. You go there for court. They ask them, say your name and the address. You go they look. Say your name and the address. Now what is it? You go just drama. You go slump. You don't go fit stand trial. Then go join the case for 5 years. No be in UK. 46 day. 46.
Verdict
If you
was
agree, you're
reached.
close. Now, verdict. A judge, you can't influence him. A judge, he tell them, say no, that Daily Mail, what they published was not prognosing. He analyzed. He said over 40 journalists from Daily Mail testified because they are implicating. You know what he means? The king, the son of the king. It's like Sheyi Tinubu accuse one year newspaper in Nigeria, and you go there, you say discharge and that. No, you can't try that now. Who are you? The king, King Charles, this nine son, Prince Harry, is one of them. 18 John and 5 others. Baroness. These are shakers and movers
High
of
profile
society.
British citizens.
High profile. They want to intimidate the Daily Mail. That's why Daily Mail writer. See the name. See what he thought. He say special historic edition. So that's why they keep them. This is historic. You will read this thing like people teaching journalism in university. They will use them to teach. Yes, I'm keeping it. Special historic edition. See where I write them. Special historic edition. Vindicated. That's why they keep them. So now I can't know. Say, if you don't like UK, no matter what, you respect this country because of their
rule of law. How these things are going.
You respect them.
Rule of law.
This is a, you know the damage these people they claim. Daily Mail go shut down. They want milk Daily Mail. The judge look and say no be like that. And nobody go threaten the judge.
No.
Nobody. They're not. Nobody. The judge finish them. He said in one of the distant. I go to make reference to this. That's why I keep him. Anybody who mention judicial, I go show him. Vindicated. That's why this paper, they were very happy.
In our own case, I still believe that we'll have some good judges. All of them are not bad, but I don't know why some of them are making themselves available to be used. This is too bad. They don't think of
prosperity. They have to. They have to make themselves available. You see, then the Daily Mail themselves, when they want to react, look at what they said here. He said this was nothing but a conspiracy to destroy the Daily Mail. Thankfully, a judge had the good sense to reject it, but the enemies of the free press won't go away. Look at it. This is. If you live in a society like this, you have hope.
Yes,
he said this is a calculated attempt to destroy Daily Mail. Thankfully, the judge had the good sense to reject all these things.
Yeah. This is what they said. The judiciary is the hope of the common man. That is what UK is practicing.
That is it. You see, that's why. So if you are going to court in UK, you know that yes, there's no winner until they pronounce, and they use the jury system too. But look at the society. Powerful people. If you know who be all these people, powerful millionaires, if not billionaires, united to deal with this paper. 46 days. He said then they wiretap their this and all this, but they said a lie. They were covering the news, and they have more than 40 journalists testified. Thank you, Niger Watch. Thank you. This thing took us away from Nigerian mess.
All right.
Thank you.
Country will not want to learn the right thing. Thank you, Niger Watch.
It's true. We have a platform to project our own truth now. Niger Watch is there. We have our own platform. They go arise. Yes, we have our own. Yes, now we have
many
our
of
own
them
platform.
are very biased. That's the problem. That's why we're where we are. We see truth, we'll be bending our mouth to say it. That's the problem. Big problem. A lot of things are holding Nigeria back. A lot. It's a lot. Both the government, the people. There are some group that believe in ethnicism, that just believe that only their person go get that power. While there are some, once money is in the pocket, they are fine. They don't care about whatever that happened to anybody. If I have to name it, we'll be here. But we are doing our part. Let's continue to do our part. Let's continue to put our voices there. They are listening to you. It's only a fool that will say now that, oh, you talk on social media. Social media is the ultimate anywhere in the world. So there's no other place. There's no other place. In Nigeria, the only reason why people still have business with DSTV is because when there's football, immediately football season finished, nobody will subscribe with DSTV anymore. Nobody will sit and be watching news on DSTV. What for? When everything is on YouTube, or for example. So what I'm saying is that social media, if you are still belittling it, that means you are still backward like 50 years ago. So they are listening to you. Somehow, someday, we might have that better Nigeria. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Although 2027 is not going to be easy, because if it's something that is going to be easy for them, I don't think they should be going this length, these satanic APC people. So they already know that it's not going to be easy for them as well. I just want more Nigerians to come out or believe that regardless of whatever that happened in 2027, we will fight for our votes. But the question is, are we ready? That's one thing. Yeah.
Nigerians should take that election as fighting for their freedom. That is what we should be preaching to them.
Exactly.
Fighting for their freedom from all grounds. Because for them don't realize it.
Fight for your freedom.
For your freedom and your future of your children and your grandchildren. Because some of them now they think that come they are getting election day is the thing. They should fight for their freedom by putting their vote.
Mr. Paul, do you know why it looks like it's going to be difficult? Because the comment that I read today on Isaac Fayoshe's platform after he made that video, I was shocked how many Nigerians were just saying that Tinubu is the best. I was just clicking on everybody's pages. It was like, really? That is the best, is this? So a lot of Nigerians are still very, very gullible. Yeah, they are still very, very gullible. They are willing to be patient in whenever Nigeria will be better. But let's hope that there are so many that will not take this rubbish anymore, that will react.
Exactly, it's true. I think that is the word, not anymore. Just say
Yes, that's
enough
our
is
prayer.
enough.
That's our hope.
That
Because
should
we
be
don't
it. Maybe
have
we just
surrender.
say
Say
no.
you let them kill us. Whatever they want to do, let them do.
Yeah.
We can't continue living a stone age life. Nigeria is in the stone age. Stone age life.
Naija Watch, some of those comments don't be carried away with them. Oh. Some of them are fake profile, which the APC to arrange. They want you to believe.
Yeah, it could be,
They want you
yes.
to believe everything.
You are right. It could be. Anyway.
They are working so hard on social media. Social media. Remember their media summit they did. Those are the essence of things. Fake profile, create those narratives that they have the majority.
But why can't they give thought to what Peter B said? Why are people stealing what
Okay.
they don't need? Why?
Let's keep our fingers crossed that Nigerians are ready to take their country this time. Let's keep our fingers crossed on that. Like I said, I can't
Dr.
force
CM.
anybody to do whatever they want to do.
Sorry, sir.
Yes, Labo.
Dr. CM, on that one, it's not going to
one?
be possible because they have already, this psychological game they have already played on Nigerians to believe that corruption, that is our way, your turn will reach. One day you will be the local government chairman. So it's a system. So that one will not be possible for Nigerians to think like Peter Obi. No.
But let me pose this question as we go. This one, when we know they hear Wike again, be grand no level. We cannot the headline again. Why?
He could be looking after his health somewhere.
He they busy, they destroy
you are right, Niger Watch. It's like a prophet.
He they busy, they destroy the court issue. He's doing his work. Oh.
Which work?
He's doing his work.
Now Wike know the headline. You know, see Caterpillar with Wike. You know, see news caster. And what do they call him?
He's doing his work.
Maybe in health. Forget. You see, Nigerians they pretend. Hey, the diet
Sometimes,
and the
Mr.
way.
Alabo, you want to engage in the fruitless argument that doesn't make no sense to me. Since you know Wike, have you ever heard Wike will be silent for a month or 2 months?
Exactly. Now, the thing they,
So what are you arguing now?
They say na so when Nadeko they fight Abacha, listen to this. Maybe drop him. No Kadibo explain them. Abacha na infantry, and the duty of infantry in the army is to smoke out the enemy so that the combatants go deal with them. So when Abacha know they hear of Nadeko, he go they fear. He go they say, why they know they make noise? Then go run one headline, say Nadeko they plan to destroy this, then go react. Abacha go no say yes, then you go know where to get them.
So Mr. Alabo, he could be doing what we think he's doing from any bed. Doesn't mean he's doing anything.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes. Where is that noise coming from? God, please, what did they happen for your side? For the past days now, what did they happen?
Is it Chris? I've been
Chris.
motorway.
Not the motorway deal. The noise from your side, then it looks like say Iraq and Iran they fight.
Like saying they drill something.
Dr. CM, he said now your gadget in collector. So you go.
No, for the past couple of days now, the gadget we take the entire year. I don't understand. Yeah. CM, the one we throw away, why you can't go to send and go to give them now?
Say 1 man's meat. Or one man's poison. Sorry, not be 1 man's meat. 1 man's poison. Go be another man's. Go be another man. 1 man's poison. Go be another man's pepper soup. You never can tell. You never can tell. But anyway, Krista, my friend, we go talk tomorrow. Thank you.
I appreciate everyone. Oga Chris, it's very painful that you could not give your proper extensive submission because of this. But tomorrow is another.
Make I ask question, I beg, before you go. Where this our professor did now? We see there for ADC, former governor. We stay briefly. Osumbo. You see there with ADC have been there on his own, and even
Don't concern me, concern Osumbo. I don't understand. Which kind?
They've been there with Obi before. Now, when Obi there for ADC.
I don't know them more. I don't. To be honest, I don't know those people.
Even Olumide Akpata.
Who they with Obi? If you talk,
I don't know these people where they talk. I don't know
those
them.
people where you mention, no be then go do meeting. Say they adopt Amieshi as a South.
Those people where they talk, I don't know that. I never heard those names before.
I never heard their voice a long time. No problem.
So, but this delisting now of ADC, where does this leave Atiku and the Amechi? But this, you see, if no be if no, my definition is if no be say Nigerian type of politics, if they bring in security and poverty. Otherwise, it's a good comic relief. Nigerian politics.
What if you hear people when they mention their name? I know they want to put my energy till they discuss them anymore. You know.
Okay,
but concern me Osumbo. The only Osumbo why I know now the kid that year during the time of an enemy. So I don't know.
Okay, you sabi Osumbo that time. Now your party, I'll be waiting.
You know, that one.
But on a more serious note, we should be worried though. This thing the courts are doing with these parties is okay. Up till now, they never still give date for NDC matter without Lokoja dubious judgment.
That's what Peter Obi should be discussing, not to be on a podcast and be discussing something else. He should be telling us, carrying Nigeria, carrying your followers along. All of us, the clap, the follower, they go. Our principle. All of us are hypocritical. So more everybody, they deceive ourselves. They go like that now. You know, Peter Obi cannot go and sit on a postcard for 1 hour. You are not discussing the main issue, addressing the judiciary that is trying to destroy us, addressing INEC that is satanic. We are discussing something.
Even that NDC suit now. So like that one. Why
exactly.
Yes.
That's we are not discussing anything.
Interrogated very, very well. So the world go. The Nigerians would know about what they go on. So that the judge will hear the
Just imagine what our principal is discussing right now is how they take clamp a car. That's what is running on social media now, and election is around the corner. I don't know how that makes any sense, but it's okay. You know, on this platform, when I raise vital information, some people hate me, they tackle me, they do this. So I'll just leave everybody, they laugh, they go.
We are with you. All matters must be discussed. We are with you, Nigeria Wash. Yeah. You know one thing now, he mentioned that one. That interview was in many aspects now in talk, but when he talk about that one and that one, people can't just cash. Now that one I rise, go cash and all that.
But at the end of the day, the thing is circulating everywhere. Car clamp 25,000 naira. Car clamp 25. Everybody is distracted for rubbish right now.
Exactly.
He need to get a robust team. He need a robust team. CM, he need a robust team. So robust team, we go to counter this with them. They talk about the issue where they face the country, poverty, insecurity. They hammer them very well. Some people gonna say this.
Those ones are constant, but this NDC, because NDC case should have a timeline. Not be say on the eve of election they will go give 1 year judgment. Then before you appeal, they say election don't go. Sure, you know, that is the thing. Maybe December ending, then go say they don't deliver judgment. By the time you do this thing to overnight meeting, go put appeal. They say appeal, then go hear appeal by June next year.
To be honest, I said between now to January, Peter Obi should be talking about what is affecting, hindering this movement. His journey to 2027. Not how they take clam car. Not how this thing. That's not what we need now, to be honest.
You are correct.
Because it looks like everybody is a joker. Everybody is just a joke left and right now. Everybody. Peter Obi and his followers, including me, everybody is a joke. That's what it look like. Whereas Tinubu and his cabinet look very, very, very serious. They are very, very serious. You know, they say anywhere where they're
uncomfortable. They're just doing their thing. They go like that without any challenge.
They are very serious with their approach, with their submission, with their tackling. If you talk one thing, 1 second, they don't come back counter you. If you talk one thing, they'll come and counter you. But if they talk 100, we can't see only one where person will come counter from Peter Obi's side. In remaining 99, Nobody they counter that one.
Obi and Conco, so they can't wait till the election campaign start. Now is the best time to even to tackle this with them on based on issues. So people where they by the side where they say this thing will work, they will say yes, this will they will begin to support them because some people they're on defense now, even though it's not good to be on defense. But Nigerians are very gullible. That's the problem.
I don't know whether my connection this thing.
You did okay now.
Yeah, they tried not to listen since the thing they go off and on.
Please,
I think
Dr. TM is here now. Try return this gadget, give him one time.
Not mind Dr. TM. It goes sell fake product for me. The see where they there,
go ahead.
This matter where Oga Naija was talked to, I don't use and say many times. The NDC must be held accountable. They must be held accountable. The two people where they appoint, those people, they don't tackle Peter Obi before. Now, NDC get two spokespeople, media personality, two for that matter, very vocal people. So what have they been doing? They don't pass 1 month where they don't give those people appointments. Everything now, they throw everything at Peter Obi. Peter Obi now go still end up, go they defend those things. They talk about tickets, when presidential election they come. I don't fair talk this, not until the NDC as a party, they take up the responsibility of dealing with these people. Somebody they talk for comment section, say how many people they want carry go court. It's not a question of how many people. Then go use 1, 2, 3, take show example. The rest go enter house. And if you want show example, now the big fish, now you go take show example. Not with the small people. You use the big fish, show example. The rest go run enter house. Even if not for anything.
But Chris, this NDC, who are the executives? Who are like party chairman or secretary? What did they do now? They know.
Dr. TN, may we not deceive ourselves. Say because say Peter Obi did there. NDC, too many K-leg did there. You ask one very simple question now. Who be the chairman? It still be like the question where they asked many times. I go ask question, me where I ask the question, I don't even know the answer. How you tell me say party like NDC with Peter Obi dey, nobody know the chairman. Now Seriaki Dixon name, now everybody know. Seriaki.
That's why I have to, because I'm trying to say we are the executives.
Yeah, because they are not running it properly. They run a like one-man business. Somebody that's blocking. Okay, imagine it is okay to copy Tabiat. Okay, imagine from the beginning, Seriake Dixon, they make an announcement, say everything, every cobble should be directed towards ports. They should do this one towards one post. Okay, now he don't put roadblock, but then Peter Obi don't feel do what they're supposed to do. Now the party is not doing anything. For now, the party is no structure, nothing. That's what they want to
No. I think this is even the real issue where person go to discuss. All this one where with the rattle.
Now with that, they talk every day. You can't blame. Yeah, you can't blame the APC and the ADC for playing politics. You don't blame APC saying they throw everything. It's your responsibility to respond back in good measure.
Exactly.
These two people
in heavier measure.
1 minute. People full everywhere. We go fit tackle these people. People full everywhere. Dr. Name you here, Oga Jonathan day, and 2, 3 other platforms like that are dedicated to Peter. As we they talk, Dr. Name, is it not surprising that if once that now those spokespeople or whatever they call themselves, nobody don't even come here at least here to start with. So what actually are they campaigning for? If we want to tell ourselves the truth, see, people, it is better. The earlier we separate Peter Obi from all these shenanigans, the better for everybody.
Oga Chris, you don't understand. Say all those people whether they appoint as spokesperson, immediately you appoint them. The garment of pride will first swallow them.
Yeah, then we go to
that's why they have a right. We don't need people like that.
They feel they have arrived.
Every day. People don't do for you. Then we keep calling them out every day. People come out every day for years.
See what he light right now. He say Peter Obi they do all that groundwork. We will leave him alone.
I don't pay one against this on background work.
These are the problems we are facing. when you want to call principal out to do the right thing, they will tell you, say, he gets sense. You know what they do.
And there was must keep talking. The man like make people they tell him where in the wrong. So he go correct. That's what about the man.
Even this calling out, even this calling out, in the research, I'm very sure say Peter Obi even like this calling out. Because maybe this thing I go want to discuss and with those political people, they not go one here. So if people they talk independently like this, then go they hear. Who told you they are not listening? They know what's going on. So these people should be called out every single time. If we continue like this, where we want to go? For example, if we continue like how you want to 2027, how?
There's so much work to be done. They don't even scratch the surface at all. How much more to go down the road?
I beg.
No, it's true. Like play. I don't know who be the national chairman of NDC, national secretary, or these things. You don't see.
Like this one way more. This one way Felix Moka they come for Arise and every time. Arise and channels and other major media. The NDC national PRO supposed to do the same thing. How much
Let me respond to you, Light, because I know you and a few people for a year. You are very good in defending Peter Obi. I don't know if your fight for better Nigeria to be defending Peter Obi or to stand for what is right. Even when your papa is not doing it well, you should call him out. I don't know if that's what you stand for. A few of you are known for here. But I want to tell you something. I don't want this whole thing to become like a joke at the end of the day. All this one when they talk, many of them don't correct me. That make me, if you notice now, I did let when they take the matter. Yes, because me myself, I be human being. I don't want to have high blood pressure. When I want to try talk, when I will shut me up. So it's better me you do the job, right? Yes, I'll come in here, I'll open the platform, people will talk here. Because when you be say we want call a leader, our leader, a leader that we choose that is the one, our Messiah, that can take us to that promised land that you and I are craving for. Una you quick write and comment. Peter Obi know what they do. You know what they do. They do underground work. They do which kind of underground work. Now underground work people they do today. So now this same underground work, ECBD today is shamelessly sorry that I have to use those words against him, but it's part of the people that were stopping me back to back on this platform in 2023. When I said INEC want to ring election, it shut me up. When I said judiciary would slap us, it shut me up. When I said Tinubu will be sworn in 29th of May, it shut me up. All these things will not happen. And all happens. But guess what? People like Unaso, I don't rely on you guys. You know why I don't rely on you guys? Tomorrow, say God forbid, say Peter will be not on the line anymore. I'm not going to see you now again. So that's why I will not take you serious. People that will be with me, both rain and sun, regardless of what, these are my people. People that will see truth and speak it, regardless of whoever that will be upset. Those are who I call my people. I know them. For example, now look Oga CM and Mr. I don't even want to measure the rest. Let me just say Oga CM and Mr. Paul now because they are the only two Igbo person now on the channel. They were with me in 2023. And they are here. Oga CM particularly stated, in case he forget, say Nigeria was after the election or no election, we are together. So when they shout, someone like that say, no, guys, Nigeria was calm down. Elvis, calm down. No worry. I will listen to him. Okay, get people for life, the person they listen to. When they call you, they'll say, this matter, rest. You go truly rest because you have respect for them. Not be seasonal people. Seasonal people, when you want to talk about it, they shut you up. No, your guy, Mr. Peter Obi know what they do. You know what they do because he can't. After Jesus Christ, Naim gets sense pass after Jesus Christ. Not be the talk. Whereas the Peter Obi where with the talk, no send to that one, is willing to learn. He like correction. But the painful part of it that the people that are very close to him are fighting for their career. Yeah. They don't tell him the truth.
Exactly.
All of them are fighting for their satanic, selfish career. But do you know the funny part of it that I've noticed? in politics. From my state, everybody that were fighting for their career, what did they want eat, what did they want eat? Till today, by the special grace of Almighty God, sometimes the good people they brag small. Where I stand, they not fit stand down forever. And I'm grateful to God on that. But do you know why I brag on that? No politician don't buy me water one day. But you would they give $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 envelope. Till today, you still dey beg for food, they go. Till today. Since that time, from my state, 19 no say it go hard to believe on our youth. Most of our youths. I'm telling you. Because many of them that you see that are speaking today, you will see them tomorrow when you buy them, they don't change their word. My mother drew my attention to for a channel you did for yesterday. She's here now. She sent me a link of a channel that with obedient analyzer or something like that. He said they don't start to come out to election that they reach. Una go see many more.
Then go rush come out now.
How many of una remember? How many of una remember Obedient TV that time during the time of election? That will analyze it. It can't play 2 guests, I be 3 guests. They call they analyze. Don't be Obedient TV, I be Obedient Movement. I don't know what you call his channel. Immediately election, you're finished. He changed the name to a papa name. So listen, I want to let you guys understand.
But then Niger watch 1 moment. Light where they say ADC, the NDC, they court. Does it prevent you from having party executives? We are asking simple questions.
No,
who runs the party at the local government? At the level of what is it called? Local government, state, national. If you should have, even if criminals, people gonna say that this because me, I don't know anybody. I don't know any name.
Dr. CM.
I don't know.
Dr. CM, you remember when I was talking here? I said that my uncle, that my brother Siraki Dixon, is pompous. He sees himself as a king. He's shutting down everything. He doesn't want obedient to speak. He sees it as a threat or not to say anything. Everything to come from the NDC. And it's frustrating.
When I see message from Eva Line and that it's not about.
I think this was the.
When I see what Eva Line right there, I tell you, say if you go that area where we enter, so the people when they defend that they conversation. He said it's not about defending Peter. They are in court. So what do you want him to do?
We are asking basic questions. Okay, Eva Line, tell us who is the national chairman, national secretary,
National
That's what we are saying.
Everybody you ask
National Publicity Secretary. And the 2 spokesmen, they've not said anything, they've not spoken, they've not even said what their plans are.
See, Dr. CM, it remind me that time when we they cry for Peter Obi, waiting Labour Party they do. People they defend Labour Party, Abi. Shebi Labour Party put pepper for everybody, both Peter Obi and all of them. Till today, Arambambi still they drag Peter Obi up and down. The same thing they do with this NDC, so I dey hear you, sir.
When I started calling at Aburi, mute yourself. I'm getting a feedback from your side. When I started calling at Aburi, satanic Aburi, the first person that attacked me, that beat me for this platform back to back was Pansat.
Yeah, I did.
You not remember? He insulted the hell out of me. He cursed me. He went to another platform where they sent me his video. He insulted me. He called me. He said I'm fake. I'm this. Aburi did a lot for Peter Obi. Then I begin to ask myself, this fight, all of us the fight. So what did they happen? And then one person come tell me, say, no, Pastor was never fighting for Peter Obi to become a president. He was fighting to get Biafra. It was never, because you cannot say you are fighting for me, but there's a way you are doing it, which is suspicious. Now, when they call, I don't want my call on satanic now, Barabbas dissing. When they call her now, see, Peter Obi spokespeople, don't they advise on for comment section now? They just start. They already tell you now, say,
They will not be spokespersons.
They don't start now say, no, put yourself in his shoe. This is blah blah blah. You know what they do. Blah, blah, blah. Listen, now so now they move, they go like Bambiala, Bambiala, Bambiala. 2027 will still reach, will you pass out like that? Which I know some of our way did this comment section. We know we'll see when I give ECBD is nowhere to be found anymore now. It be like weather, winter, summer, spring. You know what I'm saying? So we know now they create chaos everywhere. You are there, it's just like the one that they accuse APC. Say APC pay the people on the comment section to be destabilizing people's submissions left and right. Now so must still be. As they just say Peter Obi should have done this, so you just quickly come, hey, what do you say make it do? Put yourself in his shoe. They try. This say to become a leader. To be a leader and a child's play. Now fasting and prayer, they become a leader. Not be fasting and prayer.
No, but the problem. I mean, all these people, let them understand. We are talking of the party itself, NDC. Me, I'm ignorant. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Who is this? Who is this? Because they should have all this.
Peter Obi should not discuss it in public. That's what we are saying.
Party executive is not hidden now. If not be party executives, people running the party, is here a hidden thing?
Dr. CM,
okay.
the summary is this. If you actually love Peter Obi, you should be shouting by now. You should be shouting what's going on in the NDC by now. And so
Make we just go like this, my people. Let me tell you something. August, Chris, always meet yourself. Your system is totally messed up. Totally try and sort this out from between tomorrow, please. It's messed up. When you are talking, it's okay. You know, sometimes noise everywhere. When you're on mute,
maybe not just to reboot. Maybe like say I go just reboot. Your time don't go.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll do close.
Before tomorrow, I'll sort them out, sir.
Yeah, try and sort them out. Your permission is important to us. Now, you see what mute yourself. You see what Eva line, right? Men will lead you faith. What happened to your faith in 2023?
They respond to this with them now.
Okay. The direct reply now. Me, where get little faith? You where get big faith? Where does he leave us? Because me, I believe in debate. Me, I get little faith. I agree. I get little faith. You will get big faith, gigantic faith.
What did the faith do for us for 2023? Eva lie.
They talk now. Now you see, that is my own. My own are the solution we dey look for. So I get little faith. I agree. You will get big faith. How far?
We'll get many reasons to be worried. We'll get a lot of reasons to be worried. What NDC is doing, because they are keeping quiet as if maybe they no get plans.
That's exactly because
as if say maybe they just one big day for the ballot only. Make you see they don't answer they don't mark register.
Because we don't know what is going on.
Of rescuing the country. The country is dying.
That your case is in court does not mean say party no go there. You know go there organize.
That is why they should be making so much noise so the world everybody will hear them out.
Court did not shut your mouth. Say don't organize rally, don't do this, don't come and do the. You nothing. If the court that is technical issue, let them decide. But you go to do your thing now.
Yes, go to public forums, go to symposiums, organize symposiums, go to TV networks and talk on what is going on in the country. So I don't know, because many people are already saying that this NDC there's no opposition because nobody is talking. The opposition parties are not talking. They only do damage. They only do like response when something happens. They will not come.
If I want to know party position, I go ask Obi. No, please, it doesn't work that way. Party is party. Party is open. It should be open. If you're a member of a party, you should be able, even though the rank and file of a party, should know what is going on. Me, I don't know what the position of NDC on so many things.
Yes.
Even the existence is just because I hear say NDC day. But in terms of activity, they are so silent. That's what we are saying.
Silent.
Not be say come to they make noise. Not be say you go they beat drum, they go for street, they disturb people. No. But in a situation like this, don't you know this thing that happened in Oyo? Party can take it
Come
as
out
a party
and
this
say,
thing,
hey, see
and
your own
come out
problem.
and say NDC condemn this.
I beg, make we pray for the evil line and light. We'll pray for them. Okay, no, let's beat the enemy. Beat the enemy. Beat them. Beat them. The enemy way they take my people, they go like this. Now I distress so because light and evil light, they are important to me.
We should be worried because up till now, those two people they appoint as their spokesmen for NDC, they've not really said anything apart from when they appointed them, they released one statement. They've not been saying it. We don't even spend and defend the OBSF, but they've not been telling us their party position on each matter. Okay, this issue of fake agency. We don't hear anything from them.
Silence will not take us anywhere.
State police will not hear anything about it.
Exactly. Party,
you
go hear
so
party issue this thing. So we know. You know, if something happening in Oyo, like you said, fake agency, fake human being, everything. We know you talk anything. Even all these things, all these. So party should.
So many matters. Okay, this accusation say the government they run trade budgets 2024, 2025. They never said anything about it. They just kept quiet. When APC was opposition, APC was hammering Jonathan's government from all angles, even though many of them are force.
Okay. Yes. Okay. You want me? I pray for you again. Okay. No. The prayer where I pray us now not be directly for light and evil. I was casting any enemy that is making you people confused. But to now, I want to pray heavily. Now, let's pray.
They said they register APC, not APC. Nigeria.
See, my people, evil line and light. These are my people who don't deal with me for a while. So make I tackle this more. When will they call out our president? Information they will Peter Obi know where we not know. So when will they call a name like this? You know, no say Peter Obi they listen. You come say and say, have you noticed that so many times we social media call out Peter Obi within 7 days, he will respond to that particular topic. You know, you never notice that. He go respond.
Yes, he will respond though.
Yes, so this is just the way we did. So it's not the easy one. Tinubu and the people, they're not they play. Remember saying that the sugar deal with sugar. You know how sugar is sweet. It deal with their hand. At the moment now.
But Niger watch. You can't blame anybody if they say NDC has a conspiracy with maybe APC through the back door, maybe in a no-no. You know, because when NDC is not sort of, it's like moribund. Let me just sort of, people can, it's like a vacuum. People go, they feel and with different story. NDC, where are you? You don't talk, you don't do anything.
Let's go.
And there are people just they
Let's
pick up,
go,
go everybody. Okay. So
thank you so much, Ogasien, for coming in. Thank you, Mr. Alabo. Thank you, Oga Dibusi, Oga Chris. Give us a mandate. Oga Victory. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Everyone that called in, Mr. Joseph OG, Madam Deborah, and Madam Debbie, Madam Emmy. Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate you all. Thank you for your super chat, Oga, Mr. Joseph OG. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you, my mother for Mommy Diaspora. Thank you, Mommy, for all that you do. My brother Abu Azi. Thank you so much for all that you do. I appreciate you all, Madam Stella Masamedo. Thank you, ma. I appreciate you. Thank you, Madam Peggy Modi, Madam Eugenia, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, Michael Ganamaro, Eva Line, Light, Frank, thank you, my people. Chris W, I can't still mention your name now again. You all go on go comment section. Thank you, my brother. Go again. Okay, I think that's it now. I appreciate everyone. These are the people that just commented in the last. So yes, these are the people I mentioned. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Joke apart, we are not fighting ourselves. I want you guys to know that we should always speak out the same way we advise Peter Obi to speak out if he's facing any kind of threat, anything that's happening. We should always speak out and let people. It should always carry people along. The same way we are anxious. You know, we are curious. We want to know what is happening in NDC. We want to know who is the chairman. The same question sometimes we ask on a more electoral platform, party. Who be chairman, there will be this, will be that. Now the situation we don't find ourselves small now. Small, sha. You know. Immediately Peter Obi moved to NDC, allegedly they gave 1 to 2 billion naira to somebody for inside there. Say airports scatter everywhere and everything was so the review. Nah. Because they bend mouth, they talk. Peter Obi don't see the man don't suffer. He don't suffer, not be small. If the same Peter Obi tell us, talk his story, he go talk out for 100 years, he not go finish.
Somebody said he left abroad. Somebody said he left abroad that there is really insider.
That man don't suffer.
Said there's a genuine attempt to delete him or something like that. Where the thing is, the suffering is because of the type of person that Tinubu is.
To be honest, anything
yes.
that makes him not to succeed, God forbid, in 2027, that suffer, that garment of suffer, make sure may enjoy it wet with his family. Simple. I'm telling you.
Whether you go green now.
You know,
whether you go green.
No,
what you said, I agree with you. I agree with you, Niger Watch. I take you have this. I have the same position with you. But the people you are talking to, whether you go green, he go tell you, say, look, we need to turn Nigeria around. We need to turn Nigeria around. We need to turn. We should be bringing out criticisms like this. I know it helps him, but the thing is, my still worry is, why is it that NDC as a party, they are not well structured in terms of responding to national issues? That is how you know a party, because you don't wait till campaign, come vote for, because the way you handle national issue and react, you can win people over even before the election. People will say, oh, okay, this party, they don't, they don't take any, they don't brook any rubbish. When the thing is, they feel that something is in national interest, you see the party line up, call press conference, national chairman, all the cabinet, line up, address the press. Say that's why they want to come and take over. I don't know, but when we say it here, some people
right.
Yes.
Let me add one thing. Some even some national analysts of political events, they've been saying that nobody's seen NDC, and these people, when they speak, the public listens to them, and then some of them have influential people who listen to them and who carry this same story around. It appears if the party is not serious, maybe like our man joined an unserious party. So then they should be serious, should be very active, like the APC. What are they afraid of? Is anybody taking any of their big men to EFCC or what?
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, come to the end of this broadcast. And God bless you now. Let's continue again later on from where we stop. Hopefully, we'll have that better Nigeria.
Niger Watch don't come out himself.
I don't know. Maybe it's making come back.
Maybe
now closing one close.
Maybe they attack him. CM, have you joined NDC?
Can you guys
naming the people that are trying to do? If see, not joining NDC, that is it. Oh, okay, he's back.
You guys can hear me now. Okay, good.
Yes.
I can hear you.
Now God bless you, my people. We'll come to the end of the broadcast. See you guys later. Bye for now.
Thank you. Good night.
Rola Nemeni, Pay, Rola Meba. Atuma, Pijo Psycho, Ndabanyo. What them on them? Abama, Ndaba. Bosolo, Bob Dapa, Ndabanyo. Baba, Tijo Blow. Blow, blow. Kiri blow, Kiri Piao, Mama said. What you be bros? Blow, blow. I was a cool, tell a banye. That yet the bros were, Machan, Ndaba. Check out bros of West Africa, Ndaba. General important. Class dealer, Ndaba.